The tower attacks. Drop the jaws like an earthquake cracks. Ram gets wrecked, the silver and black. Wemby is back. Wemby is back.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Warriors fans too, be doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for tonight's game. The San Antonio Spurs visiting the Golden State Warriors. And of course, the big news of today is Jeremy Sochan no longer a Spur. I mean, once a Spur, always a Spur, but he's no longer with the team. Released today. And who knows where we'll wind up. You guys are doing the poll right now, and holy crap, you guys talking about getting rest today? No, I am exhausted. No Miss TSR tonight, and I cannot believe Stephon Castle is playing Texans for him. Did not have that on my bingo card. But good even Twisted Texan, Tony Fuentes, Spurs fam, J Money, Banger Wave, Stephon Castle, I can't believe you're playing. Told you last week the NBA Vegas has Spurs. Yeah, I can't believe we're following the Knicks again, but they are crushing the Sixers. What up is indeed, it's going to be a rough night for me. I am really exhausted, so hopefully my play-by-play is not exhausted as I am. Chris Paul, yeah, I think we should get a big, if there's any available. Bonjour, Julian, thank you for stepping in. Humgo, Finn, Connor, my Bucks won today. That's right, Cam Thomas, you recently picked up. Congratulations, J Money. Thunder 5600. And Castle is, yeah, tough dude. Grant, what's up from Canada? Attacked Brazilian Ghost. Philly Fly, no idea. I'm 48, Connor. I don't know who's available on the roster right now, or who, what buyout options are available. I got to research it. No idea. Thank you, Lance. It was late last night. It is late today. Jim from the WRC, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. No. Hey, for Jeremy Sochan. He is gone, but yes, pouring out for Jeremy. What's up, Gribbler? King Hori, I was off from work today. I'm not off from streaming. Go fan, Castle's playing. Good morning, Aldrin. Thank you for stopping in. Castle is in. No Steph Curry tonight. Or Jimmy Butler, because he's out for the year. I see Yodi Boop in the chat. What's up, iOS 6? Brian Wrong. Yes, let's talk about that real quick. The 2022 Leroy... what's up, Leroy? The 2022 NBA Draft. Good evening, Vicky. What's up, Connor? The 2022 NBA Draft. Jeremy Sochan, now gone. Blake Wesley, Malachi Branham, gone last season, after the season. Wow. And the 2021 draft, not any better. But we got Wemby, Castle, and Harbor because of all that bad drafting, so I guess it worked out. Boop! Tony, I can go for some chips right now. David, what's up? Before basketball, you know, Wemby said he's going to play hard tonight. Maybe he'll have another huge game. I mean, the Spurs have not beaten the Warriors yet this year, and that was because of nuclear performances by Steph Curry in both games. Maybe Wemby goes for 40 again tonight. Do you see us getting out? Grant, we got to do something. Go fan. I wish he just came back to playing after his ACL injury, so I don't see him getting on an NBA team this season at all. Thunder and the Knicks are up. I got them up by 45 on my TV. What's up, Daniel Barry? Hello, David. Greco, what's going on? Steph Curry is out. He was going to play tonight, and then at the last second, Chuck Norris punched him. Malachi at least got turned into Olynyk, which he's done nothing. But I wish we did something with Jeremy. Get anything. Trade for something. Well, Jimmy Butler's out for the year, Damon. Guys, I can't remember. Did Butler tear his ACL or rupture his Achilles? I want to say it was his ACL. Butler's done for the Warriors, and Steph Curry is out. I don't know why, but he is out. Happy birthday to Tony's mom. The Dixon White gave TSR a shot. Wait, let me back that up a little bit. The Dixon White gave TSR a shot when someone had chat. Oh, nice. Benzino. Well, I am a Spurs fan. Hey, Groot, what do you think about the over-under on total points? Groot, you have a question. What's up, Funky Asher Man? I do think we failed him. I do. Or at the very least, we didn't do him any favors. All right, on the over-under. What do you got to say, Groot? I'm Groot. That's a girthy Groot, by the way, because he's been working out and he's feeling girthy. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. We are a 5-game winning streak on the way to 6, by the way. When are the draft videos going to... Oh, draft videos? Way too early. I'm not even sure we'll have many draft videos if by chance the Spurs win the NBA championship or get at least to the finals or make it to the Western Conference Finals. We'll be drafting, what, the bottom 6? Well, we had the swap with Atlanta. So it ended up depend, but draft videos way too far away. We have no idea where we're drafting. No. We haven't seen the March Madness hasn't started yet. We haven't seen the Final Four. All these players can move around. It's way too early. Let's show Rich some love. Hey, yes, hit the thumbs up. Philly, yes, there should be a mercy rule. There isn't, but there should be. Andrew, you can get some MVP. Absolutely. Who got the flu? Oh, Jesse, feel better. I'm not sick, but I am exhausted. What do you think the Spurs' record will be come this rodeo? I have no idea, Giovanni. If Wemby comes out like he did last night every night, forget about it. It's over for the league. So iWestics, Miss TSR will be here, I believe, all weekend for NBA All-Star Weekend. Friday night is the something, I forget, the dunk contest, the three-point shootout. It's the Rising Challenge. I'm tired. The Rising All-Stars game is Friday night. Three-point contest and slam dunk and whatever else is going on is Saturday. Then the new All-Star format, the World, the Stars, the Stripes, and the G Leaguers play on Sunday. I think she'll be here for all this. Show me the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. Apple never say easy game with our Spurs. Friday night twice. Okay. What I said, I don't think Drew Eubanks is available. Skills are Saturday, All-Star Sunday. Okay. What's up, Juan? Thank you for stopping in. Blue Demon, thank you for stopping in. Draymond is playing, yes. Castle's injury confirmed to be a pelvic. Yeah, he's playing though, David. Twisted, I only usually drink water on stream. I do drink electrolyte drinks occasionally. I do drink protein shakes, and I have an alcoholic beverage like once every 6 months. Greco, it's on ESPN. Beyond the Box, I agree. Connor, hello to you. ESPN, I know you guys love the ESPN announcers. I would rather give Castle a night off. I don't get what he's doing. David Lee, I know, Blue Demon. All right, guys, it is late. So if you're going to bed early tonight, or if you got a little free time before the game, you know what time it is? Woo! It's time to brush your teeth. Get in there and get into those molars. Make sure you don't get any cavities. After you're done brushing your teeth, though, Mr. Robin wants to let you know you're not done yet. Grab some floss and get in there. Whoop, 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 whoop. Floss those teeth. Whoop, 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 whoop. Then when you're done flossing, grab some mouthwash. Whoosh, brrr, and then you'll have beautiful white teeth like Mr. Robinson. Woo! The animal. Go Spurs, go. Okay, why not? Caesar, he's not telling you what to do. He's giving you advice. If you want nasty teeth and no girl will ever kiss you, you be you. We can't get anybody right now. Well, we can get buyout players, excuse me. We can't make any trades. I see some people asking about who it wants to trade for. I haven't responded to their comments yet because today's video had a lot of comments, more than normal, understandably so. We can't make any trades. It's only buyouts. iWestics, this is what he does. I don't think Harper's starting. David Robinson is a good guy. Connor, you can get a French vanilla. Yes, Castle is a dog. I don't like the fact he's playing. But, sure. French vanilla in the air tonight. Jay Little sucks. See, some people like David Robinson's advice. That's his thing. That's what he does. Can you get a Mr. 100? I mean, I don't have a Mr. 100 thing. So I'm not traded, JC. He was released. And Castle is playing Space Prod. Yes. You're welcome, Connor. Scott, I love our Spurs too. I'm tired tonight, but I'm going to power my way through the game. Who is interested in Sohan? That's a darn good question. I hear Miss TSR saying, that's my boy with a little concern. Yes, that is fair, Humgo fan. M. Hammer Sports, Go Spurs, Go. You know what? Let me put a Go Spurs, Go up. One Delish, good evening to you. And we won't. Unlike the prior game, we won't get delayed by the Knicks going into overtime with anybody because the Knicks are obliterating the Sixers tonight. Kind of appreciate that. Sohan to Washington? What is the over-under on seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Have we seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recently? I think it's like 1 or 2 games, and that's it. I watched Spurs beat the Lakers. I paid $6.99. Scott, I'm paying for this game tonight. I'm watching on ESPN on my Roku. I bought the Sling one-day pass for $4.99 with taxes, $5.31. I would hate to see Sohan go to the Lakers. That would be awful. No anger, Rich? I'm not. Why should I be angry? If the Spurs lose, I might be a little angry. So you guys think Wemby's going to come out like last night? Wemby, don't forget, this is the Golden State Warriors team where Brandon Pods swept the leg like Cobra Kai and Wemby. Now, from what I understand from watching various videos, that's probably not what caused him to be injured and out for almost a month. But it wasn't a good optic, so you might have a little anger in him. No Sohan to the Lakers at all. Lakers fans are interested in some, but I don't think they just get Kobe. Wemby, no mercy. I like it. Everyone always ends up on the Lakers. I mean, even I was on the Lakers for a couple months. Good morning, Alvin. Don't the Warriors have a lot? The Warriors have Steph Curry and, of course, Jimmy Butler out tonight. That's all I know about the top of my head. What about to show Steph who the next pitcher is? I can only hope twisted. Hope one has yes. And you know what? Carter Bryant has been playing much better lately, which I do think contributed to Sohan being out of the rotation. We'll see how he does tonight. There's 2.5 minutes left in this Knicks and Sixers game. It's 131-86, a complete blowout. I would expect Castle to be on a minutes restriction. Maybe like 25. Well, he barely played last night, so if he's feeling okay, I guess I'm go. Since Sohan likes to throw down, he might fit in with the Pistons or Hornets. I see what you did there. Is KP still out on Golden State? Yeah, I don't think. Chris Voss is after the All-Star break, I believe. What's up, P-Drafter? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, KP's a walking injury. I don't really understand why they brought him in, but okay. Is LeBron going to retire next season? His contract expires with the Lakers after this season. I can't see any way, shape, or form the Lakers bring LeBron back. For the amount of money he's going to cost, his age, it makes no sense. Move on from LeBron. Build around Luka Doncic. Does he maybe finish his last season in Cleveland so he can finish where he started? I don't know if they can afford him unless he takes a big reduction in salary, but it would make sense if he finished with Cleveland. Sign Sohan to the stream? No. You think LeBron's checked out this year? No. I don't think he's checked. He's checked out on defense. He's still playing offense. Spurs fan, you haven't gone to Cleveland? Adam Silver's in the chat. When are you flying the Thunder? I don't think LeBron's getting a 5th ring. Brother Rich, my boy Carter Bryant. Kate. Yes, 2 last names. Kobe Bryant and Vince Carter. He is starting to come around, Doja. Slowly but surely. Like what I'm seeing from him. I'm sad Sohan is leaving. We did. Prudence, I agree. It is what it is. I love the Bay Area Warriors radio wants us in a 7-game set. Okay, beyond the box. Wow, Phil. How do you really feel? Next Spurs game, I have no idea, Tony. We don't play again until like next Wednesday or Thursday after tonight. I know we've got All-Star Weekend. That's what I'm calling next. What's up, Mitchell? Thank you for stopping in. Some of you have asked about the music. If my voice feels okay tomorrow, because I called the game last night and doing a game tonight, I will do the vocals on at least one song tomorrow. But I have a feeling I might not be feeling up to it because I got to be careful. I am old, and I got to be careful to take care of my voice. So more than likely, Friday might be the morning I get there and record 1 or 2 songs. Hopefully at least 2. Not so that fast. I'm well, but I'm admittedly very tired. Yay, Laura, good evening to you. LeBron get his... Damon, what? How many did he say he was going to get with the Heat? Him, Wade, and Bosch. Was it not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5? What actual number did they stop at? Was it like 7? Or was it that ridiculous? I honestly don't remember. What's up, San Antonio Cinematic? Ricky there in San Antonio. I feel old tonight. Vassell, KJ, and Wemby are the only players' jerseys that are left on the team. So Phil, for jerseys in the TSR household, I have 2 Keldon Johnson jerseys, one courtesy of you. The Wemby jersey behind me, courtesy of you again. a Vassell jersey that I got from Miss TSR. I don't remember why. Birthday or... I don't remember why I got it. I've drawn a blank. I'm pretty sure I got her a Vassell jersey. She'll correct me if I'm wrong. And then Miss TSR has a Castle jersey. Is anybody keep an eye on... I don't bring up other channels often, but is anybody keep an eye on Clan the Sohan fan? Is he okay with this? Has he done a video yet? Is he, or do we have to keep him on watch because of this news? So Tony, I'm neutral on the halftime show. I was actually wondering when you guys would ask me about it. I don't speak Spanish. And coming into the halftime show, I didn't know the music to begin with. So I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was just... honestly didn't care. I was neutral. It was on. I was actually organizing comics when it was on. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I didn't know it was Ricky Martin there. What's up, C Wheeler? $2 super chat says go Spurs. Oh yes, R.I.P. James Vanderbeek. Yes, Dawson's Creek. He did pass away today at 48, my age. What's up, Steven Z? No, Texas Swarm. There's a content creator named Clan the Spurs fan, but he's also a Sohan fan. Just playing words. You know who he is. Come on. He's one of the OGs. As far as like the oldest Spurs content creators on YouTube that are still going, I think it's me and him. And by old, I mean is over 5 years. DC Tree Nation's like the oldest OG I know, but he hasn't made content in over a year. There's Clan Me. SSPN is still around. Well, half of SSPN, but I don't think they've been around 5 years. I think it's under 5 years. It's like, Castle's playing. No, I don't think anybody's throwing any hate. So one thing, no. So Texas Storm, don't do that. I don't like to see that because it's definitely been directed my way from people that maybe subscribe only to his channel and vice versa. And I don't like to see that because we shouldn't knock other Spurs content creators because he's been there as well when the Spurs were bad, as I have been. We stuck through the thick and thin. But also, it almost makes it seem insecure. Instead of, not knocking you anyway, but if you have to put down another channel, don't do that. Uplift your channel that you like. You know what I mean? Like, focus on the positive channels you do like instead of having to insult the channel maybe that you're not a fan of. Levi and friends, good evening to you. I like that guy. Well, I was going to say the guys at SSPN, until there's only one. If there can be only one. I forgot which one it is. It was Ethan and Jude. Did Ethan step away from YouTube? And I get it. Rivals, no. Why? What? We don't even do similar content. I mean, we do similar content, but my primary Spurs content on this channel is live streaming the games. He does live streams after the game. Apples and oranges. We both do videos. I do more in the now videos, and I think he's doing clips like a podcast, clips from his live stream. So we're different kind of Spurs content creators. But in the end, we both bleed silver and black. Jude stepped away. Yeah, I was bummed out when I saw that. But not a surprise. Guys, it's tough. It's been tough for me having this channel with all the hours I put in, plus Philobox Comics. It takes up a lot of time, plus a full-time job, a girlfriend. I'm always babysitting the couch contingent here. It's rough. Anthony, what's going on? I am hoping for a win, and we have a roster spot available. So, yes, we have a roster spot available. Ethan's on his own. No comment, Levi and friends. I got the Sling Pass too. You just got it. All right. Yes, $5.31. So, yeah, if anybody's not aware of Sling, it's what I'm watching tonight. It is a little bit on a delay, but if the game is on, let's say, ESPN, and you don't have cable like I don't, and you don't want to spend $40 or $60 for a monthly pass from somebody, you can do a 24-hour pass for $5. 132 likes, maybe just 150 before the game starts, Area 51. Castle's playing. Yes. Thank you for watching today's Philobox Comics video, Tony. I have shot that this morning. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to today. I was a little tired from last night's game. I am either going to go to my local comic store tomorrow. Sorry, Miss TSR, I know you're watching, but I'm going to go to Adams in the early or late afternoon or morning, depending on if he's going to be there, if I'm not up to singing. I do want to do a Spurs video tomorrow on the sewing situation. Today's video is one of those, get the news out. I want to give more thought to it and kind of break down where things may have went wrong. I do like awful coaching. One spot available. Let's sign Wemby's brother, Oscar Wembanyama. Castle's playing with a bruised pelvis. I actually did a song called Fracture Pelvis when I was in a band. Well, my band was called Telephone Pole Cancer. Geez, I decided to move on from that. I wonder why. Dominic Barlow's not coming back. I don't think so. What's up, Christian? Thank you for stopping in. R.I.P. Miss TSR. Miss TSR is working. I'm on vacation until next Wednesday. I want to record at least the vocals for 2 Spurs songs. I listened to some comic books today, played Magic the Gathering with my friends, got some stuff done around the house, pulled some more comics out to eventually move on from. Got a lot of stuff put away. The comic book stuff takes a ton of time because I update my list. I update stuff online because I have an online list. Then I got to put them away, and then there's the shooting video. I got too many hobbies. Hector Banana Bread, indeed. Why do I take so much time off? I don't know what you're talking about. What's up, Knights Pride? Why do I take so much time off from work? My first vacation in a couple of years? Yeah, I'm really killing the time off. Space Prods, I've heard Bobby Portis is not the best guy. This is my first vacation in years, Texas Swarm. I also get a lot of paid off holidays. I get 13 holidays a year. So we have a paid holiday tomorrow, a paid holiday Monday, the 2 President's Day. So I was like, you know what? If I line this up just right and take 3 vacation days, I get 7 days off. And I took it. You've never had a vacation. Come on now. Chris Middleton on defense, 4 pause. I don't believe he's great on defense. I'm sorry, David. That sucks to hear that. Kevin Love, I mean, no. I'd rather get a big that's a little more versatile that can play offense and defense, and Kevin Love right now is pretty much strictly offense. You need to work and see. Yeah, okay. So I may pick up like the Cavs or Celtics. How much will the Spurs? I don't. You know, Mino, we didn't really talk about that. I don't know how that works. Phil says vacation is overrated. I've been retired from military since 2008 and haven't taken vacation since then. Are you getting vacation time? So Texas Swarm, you're kind of starting to know me. I'll be honest with you, because you know I'm putting still a ton of hours into this channel, as in right now, and Filibox Comics. So knock it off or you're getting timed out. There's your warning. I miss Pop too, Rick. Happy birthday to Greg Popovich. Didn't he just have a birthday recently? Beyond the box, yes, government job equals a lot of time off. But I don't feel like I'm off. Between this channel, the other channel, it's vacation, but not. And Phil, how have you not had a vacation? Oh wait, have you been on have you been on vacation since 2008? You're not you can't be on a military pension yet. 2008, you're younger than I am. That doesn't make sense. Barnes, Keldon, and Julian all have 53. Yeah. I've played. I've called every game except for one this year. I wanted to call every game, but I had that one night I was sick. I had a really sore throat, and there was just no way I could call a game. You can't call a game without a voice. Mike SVE with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. He says, we appreciate you, Rich. I know we're annoying sometimes. Actually, you know, I'm sorry, Texas Swarm. You actually might have been left, but gotcha, Phil. It can be tough because I try to stay positive. When we're losing, sometimes it's just a beat down in the chat about the Spurs, and I don't think it's mostly from you guys. I think it's from the gamblers. There's also the 6 years of losing before this. I really don't feel like I have free time anymore, but I like it. I like doing the Spurs content, hanging out with you guys. I really enjoy Filibox Comics as well. Obviously, I've got my relationship, my job, being a musician, Magic the Gathering fan. It takes up a lot of time. Glaze and Bacon, what's going on? It says, I'm so sad Sohan no longer on this team. Bro suffered through playing point guard and sent. Yes, he did. Alicia, awesome. Thank you. Animals got to be fed every day. That Grammy, that's true. Yeah, Jay Slide, I got that. Three Beards, yo to you. Spurzan, thank you for stopping in. We're practically... No, Mike's SUV. My children are apparently right here. These guys. Rich is like the Pony Express. He shows up rain, sleet, or snow. Well, the outdoor weather never certainly affects me. Everything's indoor with this. What do you do during the non-stream hours in the summer? So for that, I will be concentrating more on the second channel. I will probably do more music type stuff. But I won't be streaming live. I'll do the Spurs Summer League, maybe. But generally speaking, I don't do a lot of content on this channel during the summer. I tried to do something different last year with documentaries. I did like 5 of them on different players, and it just wasn't really my thing. So we'll see. That is some of your children. Miss TSR has custody of the others. You know what? You're right. Miss TSR has Jonathan, Stefan Castle, somebody else, Slothy, because Yodi's alone up here. I hope you have good medical benefits. He's not concussion Grogu. I can finish to see it where he fights the Foot Clan in this. Okay. 181 likes. We're getting close to 200. Nice. What's up, Perry? My X Factor will be Dylan Harper tonight. I'm surprised he played 27 minutes last night. So, DOG. One thing that's weird here, and I'm not trying to throw any criticism towards anybody, but I see there's a decent amount of Spurs fans that compare Jeremy Sohan to Dennis Rodman. And I get that with the hair coloring. But when people compare Jeremy Sohan to Dennis Rodman as a rebounder, which Dennis Rodman are we talking about? Because we're talking about the Dennis Rodman in his first few years in the NBA. Okay, maybe. If we're talking about prime Dennis Rodman, it is apples and oranges. Prime Dennis Rodman was averaging like 15 to 18 rebounds a game, and Jeremy Sohan never ever got close to that number. Now, Jeremy is young. I don't think Rodman was a rookie in the NBA till he was like 25 or 26, so Jeremy did have a chance to grow, but I don't ever see Jeremy Sohan being a rebounder like Rodman was. Rodman was, in my lifetime to date, the best pound-for-pound rebounder I have ever seen. Just amazing timing and just incredible. What do you think of the Mandalorian movie trailer? I haven't seen it. 193 likes. Close. Players are getting on the court. Can we get 7 more thumbs up before the game starts? My friends, can we do it? Can we get to 700 thumbs up? We are so close. 700. 7 more thumbs up to 200. We're just on the cusp, my friends. Can you make it happen? Greg Popovich, we did it. But show them anyway, Pop. Thank you, everybody. Truly appreciate you. Let's get a Spurs win tonight. You know what? We could have had Cam Spencer. Phil, wasn't he a second-round pick? This TSR would know. De'Aaron Fox, Stephon Castle, Devassell, Julian Champagny, Victor Wembanyama, Pat Spencer, D'Anthony Melton, Moses Moody, Guy Santos, and Draymond Green. Not the normal lineup we're used to seeing with the Golden State Warriors. This is a very different team tonight. They're dealing with some injuries. No Steph Curry. The Spurs should win this game, but there's a lot of games we've seen this year that we've said the Spurs should win, and well, it didn't quite work out. So hopefully it works out tonight. Players are on the court, and away we go. Cash, I hope you're right. Spurs win the jump ball. Shocker. Carlos Sheeter, como está mi hombre? Are you happy because Jeremy Sohan's gone? By the way, Stefan Castle is playing. Despite the fact he took a nasty fall last night, he's in there. Fox would pull up jumper from the free throw line to start us off. No good. It is, I can't, pies and cakes, I don't know why Castle's playing. I'm shocked. I really don't get it. Draymond Green for 3. Nope. Offensive rebound for the Warriors. A follow-up 3. There's something we're used to seeing. The Spurs giving up an offensive rebound, and it turns into a bucket. Moses Moody with the three-pointer. Boxes the ball again, drives into the paint, throws it up, gets it to Wemby. Wemby's going to throw it down. Oh, my scoreboard's not going. There we go. I was typing WWQQ in a notepad, which is not going to change the score. There we go. We're good. Warriors ball. 3-2, Warriors up by 1. Draymond Green kicks it out, and the three-pointer is good by D'Anthony Melton. That's 2 threes for the Warriors. What's going on, Brandon? You hate this court? I don't mind it. This is the standard Warriors code, isn't it? Court, isn't it? It doesn't bother me any. Wemby turnaround jumper. Wemby's got the first 4 points, guys. We're going to see a game like last night. Is he going to have a huge first half? Huge first quarter? Maybe. I'm all in it. All in it. All for it. Yeah. There's another three for the Warriors. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Wemby by far the biggest player in the court. Almost turns it over. Castle gets the loose ball. Plenty of time on the shot clock to get over to Fox. And Fox is going to defer around to get back to Castle. Castle will cross over into the paint. Tosses it out. Three by Vassell. No good. Draymond Green with the rebound. 6-4. Warriors up by 2. 10 minutes to go. David? Maybe not. Or he's just a tough kid. Or both. I don't know. Moses Moody with the ball for the Warriors. 7 on the shot clock. Drives into the paint. Pull up Jay. Is good. Bounced off the rim. Went up in there and they came down and in. Yeah, notes from the past. I get you. Every game should be on League Pass. But every game is not. Not even close. 8-4. Fox going to drive in the paint. Throws up a runner. Good. 8-6. Yes, Castle needs to stay vertical. I thought Wemby Goat was going to be like... Carlos, no. He had a huge first quarter and then really cooled off after that and then barely scored in the second half. Draymond Green, jumper is good. Wow, what's going on with this Warriors rim? They're magnet out of here. These balls are bouncing off the rim a couple of times and finally getting sucked in. Suck. Castle, a little jumper at the rim. Good. 10-8. Not much defense in this game. What's going on, Bubba? Stormy, thank you for stopping in. 8:47 to go. 10-8. Warriors up by 2. There's a runner and layup by Melton. No good. Castle bringing up for the Spurs. Into the paint. Pull-up jumper. It is long. It is Warriors ball. That's right, Jeffrey. Spaceballs. Indeed. I love Spaceballs. Draymond Green for 3. Well, okay. That's something. Yes, Carlos. And there's a turnover by the Spurs. I didn't see you turn it over. I looked away for a half second. And now a foul on the Spurs. We do need a step of these. Sucker in the thumbnail. Glad to see. So Curry's there. He's just not playing Luke. I know some folks like, TSR, you got to change the players on the thumbnail. I'm like, I have all the PNGs all set. I don't want to sit there and have to make difference. It takes time to make the thumbnail sometimes. Yeah, fourth pause, he occasionally. So too much Molly. Carter Bryant's natural position, I believe, is small forward, the 3. Not a natural power forward. We have 2 free throws for the Warriors, and it's Guy Santos at the line. Misses the first one. And every Spurs' favorite player is in the game, Brandon Podziemski. I'm going to guess you're about as happy to see him as I am, stupid broccoli head. Curry's injured. Sorry, Pods lost me when he swept Wemby in their last game. 14-8, 1 of 2 made. Spurs bring it up down by 6. Fox with the ball for San Antonio. To Champagny. No good. Missed a 3-pointer. Why isn't Sohan on the bench? Hand or fist? Are you trolling? Hand or fist? You got to be trolling, right? Why isn't Sohan on the bench? Moses Moody would have missed. Draymond Green with the offensive rebound. Pods with the ball now. 8 on the shot clock. Fakes a 3. Back to Draymond Green. Green gets it to Santos. Jumper off the glass is good. Timeout Spurs. 16-8. Not the start we're looking for. Kyle, I hope you're right, because right now the Warriors are off to a good start. Yes, I did Area 51. He is a broccoli head. Jenja, maybe. Carter's looked good recently. Who do we get for Sohan? I'm not sure, Brandon. Happy birthday, Dolores. Hey, if it's Dolores' birthday, yes, happy birthday. I want to see Wemby elbow the crap out of Draymond. I don't want to see Wemby get teed up or thrown out of the game. Spurs went snot. Yeah, crash. So Miss TSR is not sure when I got her the jersey either. Maybe her birthday? I honestly don't remember. Kyle, I agree. Broccoli is good for you. I want to see a dunk on Draymond. Landon Sports Talk, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in, Landon. How you been doing? What did you think of the Super Bowl? Were you happy Seattle won? Were you rooting for the Patriots instead? As a person who is a New York fan in regard to the Giants and Yankees, I was very happy the Patriots lost. Right, Mike? What's going on with this team? 16-8. Champagny does have a great contract. I agree. Beyond Goat should come in to kick. I don't think Bismack Campbell's going to come in the game just to kick somebody in the jubblies. Is Castle going to replace Jeremy in the Thunder dunk? Oh, you're right. Jeremy Sochan's in the Thunder dunk of justice. Yeah, you know, landed crazy with Sam Darnold on his 5th NBA team. Originally drafted by the disaster Jets and wins a Super Bowl. Great year with the Vikings last year. This year, had a great year with the Seahawks. A little bit down from his prior year, but yeah, nice to see him win a Super Bowl. Man, Dolores is in the chat. She turned 75 on Valentine's. Nice. But Jeremy Sochan, look, guys, look. I got to play it now.
Thunder, thunder, thunder. Thunder, dunk of justice.
That was Jeremy in there. Well, David wants a Spur. I mean, the giant stink thing is Daniel Jones falling down. We're going to check. You probably are going to check 63s. Nahul, that's what I'm saying about the score. And Jacob, I feel the same way. Super Bowl is Mac. Can't comment. I did not see that at all, Bubba. I didn't see the alternate halftime show. And the halftime show I did watch, I wasn't paying attention. I did see some replays. There's a lot of viral videos of people in the audience taking a video, and it sounded awful if you were live. And somebody talked about it. They did an interview with somebody, and they said it didn't. My girlfriend actually, Miss TSR, referenced it. She's like, I wonder if the live people can see the show. And he said you couldn't. It looked like they were filming something. You couldn't see almost anything. And then apparently the Titantron was being used, or Jumbotron was being used as some of the state or some of the stuff. So it wasn't always showing the video. So it doesn't sound like it was a great experience if you were there live. Personally, I mean, I'm a metal guy. I'm not the target audience. So when you factor in it's not necessarily my type of music and I don't speak Spanish, I was set up to not like it to begin with. So, Tony, remember, only to ask for something once. Repeated asking for something over and over again is spamming. And as a wrench gang, we want to set examples to not spam. So if you stop asking for a Robinson Boop, then we'll eventually get a Robinson Boop. How's that? It is Spurs ball, down by 8. Fox with the ball, gets it out to Harper. He's going to take a 3 from the wing. All right, Dylan. 16-11. Sean Alexander's in the chat, also former Seattle Seahawk running back. Thank you for being here. No, the Warriors are going to try to win this game. They're not taking it easy here. Moses Moody for 3. That was a brick. And then Vassell gets it poked out of bounds. Why is it every time they show Mitch Johnson, he's always like this? What's up, Algin from the Philippines? Jacob, I mean, the Spurs are in the back-to-back, so I expect Carter Bryant to play. We need a Betty Boop. Damien, I'm not going to pretend that I don't like or dislike. I'm neutral. I didn't even know who he was until the announcement for the Super Bowl. And even at this point, I don't even know who he is. I know he's a rapper. I couldn't tell you damn thing about him. Draymond Green for 3 in the corner. I think that was partially blocked by Wemby. Spurs ball. Wemby with the ball, bring it up, gets it out to Vassell. Wow, long 3 by Vassell. No good. I did not like that shot. I hope they're wrong too, Greg. Pods for 3, but they're taking a lot of 3s. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. Castle into the paint. Out to Wemby for 3 from the wing. Wemby, Slayer at the Super Bowl. You know, 4 pods, I was talking to Miss TSR, and we were wondering why Metallica's never played the Super Bowl. Arguably the greatest metal band of all time, still active. It's like, how's Metallica? Pods would have pulled up too. And I read somewhere, apparently they don't think it'll fit their style to play a show like that, which sucks. I would love to see Metallica in the Super Bowl. Wemby with the ball from the other side of the wing. No good on the 3-point attempt. Draymond with the rebound. Spurs down 21-14. The Warriors are taking some 3s tonight and making some 3s. But that's what they do. And we struggle defending the perimeter. Although they're hitting their 2s too. Moses Moody with the pull-up J. The Warriors are on fire tonight from everywhere. Bad Bunny's not a rapper. So I don't even know what kind of music he does. Castle into the paint. Out to Keldon. Keldon for 3 from the corner. No good. The Warriors are out shooting us for sure in the first quarter. Well, Phil, the Warriors taking a million threes is a product of the Splash Brothers, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Yeah, four pause. I would absolutely love to see Metallica, and apparently they have turned on the halftime show. Twisted, I'm not a Kid Rock fan. I did not watch it. Ms. Tiersa will vouch for that. I was here with her, and I didn't watch the halftime show, but it was on. I think Metallica did play in Antarctica. 23-14, Spurs down by 9. It is Warriors ball. Luke Cornett is checked in for Wemby. Wemby not off to quite the start he had yesterday. There's a missed reverse layup. The Warriors get the ball back. Pat Spencer with the ball, kicks it out to the corner. Three-pointer is in and out for Moses Moody. Spurs ball. And then an immediate turnover by Kellen Johnson, who's been struggling with turnovers lately. Moody for three again, no good. Barnes with the rebound. And now a foul on the Warriors. Derek, it's on ESPN. ESPN tonight, Derek. So unfortunately, if you have League Pass, which I do as well, if the game is nationally televised on ESPN or NBC or whatever, it won't be on League Pass. Metallica doesn't have a hit song since 1992. Mark, I disagree with that. Maybe songs you're not a fan of, but there were some songs on Load and Reload that performed well. There's another foul. This is on Golden State. I don't like those albums per se. What I would recommend is if you're a Metallica fan and haven't listened to anything recently, check out the song Spit Out the Bone from Hardwired. That is a banger. That sounds like something that could have came out between Injustice for All and the Black Album. If it's the Warriors, it's not definitely going to be, yeah. Nobody gets hurt on either side. 23-14, it is Spurs ball. 16 on the shot clock. Luke Cornett with the ball, drops it off to Harrison Barnes. Barnes going to take a three. Mr. 0%. And now another foul. This is on Golden State again while Kellen was going for an offensive rebound. He's a trapper. Okay, so Bad Bunny's a trapper. Okay, I thought he's a rapper, but he's actually a trapper. Got it. Weird Al for Super Bowl. Twisted, I'd probably pick Metallica too. I mean, yeah, I would pick Metallica. Fox for three from the corner. And plus, a lot of their albums are an hour plus long, so you'd have a lot of music, to play. They get the ball to Al Horford, cutting through the paint. Layup is good, 25-17. Spurs ball, an alley-oop to Cornett. He'll throw it down. Timeout, Golden State, 25-19. For pause, I don't write music for kids either, but all the music on TSR Sports is mostly G-rated, I would think. Since I'm doing the sports music thing here, actually I do swear a little bit in the newest song. I say ASS. But, the channel would be G to PG rated. I will drop a $500 super chat if you do an entire show. I wouldn't. Absolutely not, iOS 6. I would have no voice tomorrow. So yeah, Mark Gordon, I wouldn't say all of Hardwired, because it does kind of fluctuate between. There is definitely songs in there that feel like they could have been on Load and Reload, but I do strongly recommend the song Moth into Flame. I think is fantastic. It kind of feels a little bit. It's got a little thrashy parts in it, just a little, but it's catchy. And then Spit Out the Bone it sounds thrashy. I would recommend those two if you check out any two songs. Check out the whole album if you have time, but those two in particular. Aurora, we have struggled with the Warriors this year. We're 0-2 against them. And this is the last game for the Spurs Pies on Cakes until next week. What's up, Samra? Thank you for stopping in. Jacob, I don't know. TSR, which Donkey Kong game did you enjoy back in the day? The first one. For the Atari 2600. Like where you jumped over the barrels and you had to save the princess up top. That Donkey Kong. It's Sean Robinson. It's Sean. I don't know if you've been here, but we got David Robinson now. Look. Woo. So, Marlo, Luke Cornett used to be a stretch five. He shot threes his first couple years in the league. He stopped shooting him. I still have my Atari 2600. What's up, Mark? Thank you for stopping in. No, I'm actually really tired. Oh, David, since you're here, somebody asked for David Boop. Ooh, David Boop. Boop. I don't even know if I can talk. What is Mitch's voice like Batman? Spurs are going to win. Oh, forget it. I ain't doing that all night. I want to possibly sing tonight or tomorrow or the day after. Milli Vanilli or Nickelback for halftime? Nickelback. Actually, in all seriousness, notes from the past, I have seen Nickelback live. It was with the Knicks back in 2010 at Atlantic City. And we both love the show. Not a Nickelback fan per se. They've written some big singles. I'll give credit where credit is due. How You Remind Me. This the song dedicated to Dimebag Darrell, Side of a Bullet. They got a couple tunes that I like. But live, it felt like an arena rock show. There was a lot of pyro, a lot of sing-along. It felt quite 80s. And they are heavier live than they are in their albums. So, I enjoyed it. It was a good show. The opener was Shinedown, who I had not heard them before up until that point. And of course, their cover of Simple Kind of Man is just fantastic. And Staring Down the Barrel of a 45, and they've got some good tunes. So it was a great show. Blessed pair on the court for us is an Old Horford. I don't know about that. Are they send? I haven't caught that. The Rockets just lost to the Clippers. Good. I'll take it. Interviewing Steph Curry right now, says he'll be back on the court soon. Steph, I actually wish Curry was playing tonight. I like to see the best of the opposing teams. Not, I don't want any excuses for winning, on either side. I just, want to see the best the other team has, because that brings out the best in us, does it not? There's a pull-up jumper. I can't quite see who shot that because they have the squish screen right now, which is a pet peeve of mine. Yes, you're doing an interview with the player. Put the player on the bottom in the corner. Do like a picture-in-picture so I can still see the whole game. There's a corner three by Keldon. Because right now the game is half the size it normally is, and it's hard to watch like this. How have they not figured this out, how to do this? You guys know what I'm talking about? You're watching the game right now on ESPN. Why does ESPN do this? It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, 27-22, 3.5 minutes to go. Warriors ball. And a jumper at the buzzer. I can't see who shot that. Okay, that was Guy Santos. 285 likes. Nice. Thank you for the update. Area 51 getting close to 300. Fox in the paint. Kicks it out for three. No good. Fight for the rebound. Spurs get the rebound. And a drive, and Harrison Barnes with the finish. He missed the three-pointer. Carlos Jeter with the super chat with no face. Guillermo, Go Spurs, go to you. Finally, I could see the whole game now. And a block by Cornette. Spurs ball. 29-24, 2:45 to go. Keldon with the ball. Out to Fox. Over to Barnes, open in the corner. No good. Mr. 0%, I believe. Has Barnes does not hit a three. Mr. 0%. Pods with the ball. Gets it to Gary Payton, and Payton will finish with the layup, 31-24. No, he's Mr. 0%. He hasn't hit one yet, so he's 0%. De'Aaron Fox with the ball for the Spurs, 12 on the shot clock, looking to drive. Gets double teamed. Out to Harper. He's going to take a three from the wing. Nope. We do not want to get into a three-point shooting contest with these guys. M. Hammer right. It's Guy Santos? Is it really? Oh, all right. Well, let me change the spelling of his name. Or G Santos or Guy? So, Area 51, Ishan Rashan, very interesting, tells me that where he is in India, the NBA League passes him like $6 for the year or something crazy. Barnes for three, no good again. He's Mr. 0%. Stingray X Factor, good evening to you. Hopefully you had a wonderful birthday. Baggy Lifestyle, thank you for stopping in. We are not shooting well tonight. That's quite obvious. There's a three. Gary Payton, good. 10-point game. Get Romero Sanchez. There you go. Actually, French Vanilla does not work against these guys. I believe we've had a net negative when we had French Vanilla in the court with the double bigs. Fox pull up mid-range. Good. Guy like Harji. Okay, okay. This is not the first quarter we were looking for as Spurs fans. They're hitting everything. Pat Spencer, runner off the glass, good. The Warriors came out to play tonight. 4-14 from 3. Fox for 3. No good. Cornette with the offensive rebound. Back out to Fox. Over to Harper. Fakes the 3. Back to Fox. Fox is open all day. Another 3. Now, Carter Bright comes in the second. 4 pause. Good evening to you. I actually think I said hello. Crash Farmer. Not that I know of. I pay for everything that I watch. Pods with the runner. Jeez, they can't miss. It's so annoying. Why do we play so many teams that have like their best nights ever against us? They just like are on fire from everywhere. Fox with the ball. Little crossover into the paint. Stops, pops. Nice job, Darren. Shot clock is off. Warriors can hold for the last shot. 6 more likes to 300. Nice. Joe Spurs go. What's going on? 7 seconds ago. 38-31. Pat Spencer with the ball. Looking to drive. Turned it over. Nope. Late whistle. 1 second to go. Xavier, it's still early. No, Landon, you guys can't miss. Danny, yes, our defense generally has not been great without Wemby. I would agree. That's how it goes. Wemby is 3 or 4. Why are we not? Well, one Wemby's not in the game. Wemby's on the bench resting. The Spurs did play last night. Expect them to use him more in the second half. Horford for 3, no good. All right, now the first half is officially over. Does Couch Contingent and Miss TSR know about? Yeah, Stingray, I did a video on it. So my apologies. You guys had sent numerous messages to me, and apparently I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I looked down and I saw like 8 messages from Twitter. I'm like, oh God, no, what happened? And I see someone released. Got a little late on the video that I wanted to, but got it. Notes from the past says, funny to hear you say, why are teams always on fire against us? I'm a Warriors fan, and I answer the exact same thing about when teams play. Well, yeah. First quarter takeaways. Our defense not very good. Barnes is not very good. We're only down by 7, though. I'm not giving up. Yeah, first quarter over, not the end of the game. We'll be okay. Yeah, Fox did have a nice first quarter. 12 points. That's what I like to see. The Warriors were on fire. That hopefully does not last all game. Anthony Bustamante, the Warriors and Suns, our teams are going to see in the playoffs, and they're going to be a hard series for the Spurs. I forgot who it was. Maybe Fonswine or the Frenchman. Somebody had put a stat that against like the top 4 teams in the Western Conference were like 10-3. But these 3-point shooting teams like Phoenix and Golden State give the Spurs some trouble. I'm a troll. What's going on? Curry is out, Eric. No Steph Curry. You know what, Nate Dogg, our coach needs to sling some D. TSR, be honest, are you going to miss Sohan? Blink twice for no. I like Jeremy. What am I missing? He wasn't playing. I'd rather he goes somewhere and gets an opportunity to play and get some minutes. I think it sucks that we had 2 abysmal drafts in a row now. 2021, the Joshua Primo draft. Always hated that pick. Absolutely never liked that pick. The fact I didn't know who the heck he was when we drafted him, I knew we were in trouble. And sure, I didn't expect us to lose him because he whipped his pee-pee out, but still, always hated that draft. I like Jeremy. I'm always transparent with you guys. I did not want him with the 9th overall pick. I was sitting there going, Jalen Duren. Jalen Duren's name didn't get not called. Then we draft Malachi Branham and Blake Wesley, and all 3 of those guys are now gone. 2021, 2022, easily the worst stretch of drafting we've had in this channel's short lifetime. Carl, yes, I agree. Rob 25, he hasn't been that great at drafting. If you really think about it, I think he started drafting for the Spurs in 2020. Vassell was a decent pick. I'm not going to beat up that pick. And Trey Jones was a good second rounder. I'll give credit for that. The next draft is an F. That's Primo. 2022. 3 players you missed on, and there were a lot of good players around. And I know, I get it. Maybe we don't have Wemby. I understand, but I'm grading on drafting. That's an F. 2023 is obvious with Wemby. I'll give a little credit for 2024. He didn't have to take Stephon Castle. I don't know who the best player available on the board was at that time. I don't think Castle was an automatic home run at pick number 4. And then this most recent draft, Harper was easily the general consensus number 2 overall pick, so that was a no-brainer. So the last 3 years, 2 out of the 3 were no-brainers. Some may say Castle is a no-brainer. So when it's not a no-brainer, he's not doing great drafting. Then, of course, there's trading the second round pick last year before the second round even starts. You guys know I wanted Maxime Reynaud. He could have been taken at 38. He was available. The Spurs traded the pick the day before. We've hit none of our second rounders in the Brian Wright era. I guess you could say Trey Jones, but he's not on the team anymore either. So overall, we've got some great players through the draft, but those are players I probably would have drafted. There's a 3 to Hey, get going, Scoreboard. A 3 to start us off in the second quarter, 41-31. No call-in show. Stingray, I will never do a call-in show again. There's a miss for the Spurs and a foul on the Warriors. Reyna, yes. Area 51, I sent that to my girlfriend today, Miss TSR. Maxime Reynaud is 5th on the Kia rookie ladder. I know he's not a great defender. Would he not be a better option than Kelly Olynyk, who's getting paid $13.5 million to do nothing? Wemby with the ball. Pull up Jay. No. Oh my God, he made that! Right, that's not an and one? Oh, crud. What was the foul? There, why don't we get continuation? That's an and one. They just said so on ESPN. They're like, that's an and one. Why don't we get the and one calls? Carter Bryant has checked in for the Spurs. I didn't recognize him at first. Wemby for 3, in and out, because he's got his hair braided now. And Melton actually tips it in for the Spurs. That was an and one, Alex. I agree. I mean, we've seen people get much longer continuations against us. They can't miss from 3. D'Anthony Melton drops another one. Wow. Wemby's fouled by Quentin Post. Yeah, they're just throwing up threes, and that's what Golden State does. And we cannot keep pace with that. We don't have the three-point shooting. Yeah, Melton switch team. Yeah. Who gets credit for that? I guess whoever's closest to the basket for the Spurs. BL Denver, thank you for stopping in. And Cam C, yes, our perimeter D is not good. The Spurs have missed time to guys like Tyrese and Şengün in favor of Sal Primo. Yeah, could add Tyrese Halliburton, yeah. 44-33 Spurs ball, non-shooting foul. Hard to miss when they're wide open. That is fair, Mr. Jones. Yes, Landon, you're chucking up as many threes as ever without Steph Curry. Go figure. That's what you guys do. You're in the lead because of it right now. Wemby with the ball, double teamed, and he's fouled. Fouled by Draymond. Have you looked at Spurs items besides... not really, Stingray. I mean, I'm in Connecticut. There's going to be very little to no Spurs merchandise in Facebook Marketplace where I live in New England. Kirk to the Spurs after Curry retires. I'm hoping Mitch Johnson coaches well enough that he's our coach for the rest of this channel's lifetime. What's up, 5 Lug Racing? Kyle, I agree. I got you. Wemby's first free throw's good. 44-34. Connecting in the house. Nice banger. Are you jacking caffeine for 10? No, TX on me. I'm actually really tired. I do live in Connecticut, JH. I'm exhausted tonight, but I was not going to miss this game. Wemby averaging versus Golden State for his career 27, 11, and 6. But Wemby's record versus Golden State is 1-5. USA, I guarantee the team that scores the most points is going to win the game. What's up, Happily Ever After? Wemby at the line for one more. Take it forever. Seriously, this has been more than 10 seconds. Some boos in the crowd. Made the second one 44-35. No, there's some nice sparks here. I've only been to a handful of them, but yes, there's some nice areas too. Nice areas. Wow, I am really struggling with English right now. Moses Moody with the ball. Kicks it out to Draymond for three. No good. And Quinn Post takes the rebound from Wemby. Follow-up three. No good. Carter Bryant flies in for the rebound. Spurs ball down by 9. The Spurs are already in the bonus. Wait, we're in the bonus already? We had 10 minutes to go. Wemby with the ball again against Draymond. And lost the ball. Carter Bryant gets the ball back. Throws it up and no good. Wow. Actually went in. Never mind. 44-37. Post blows right by Wemby. Layup good. 46-37. Wemby has 9 rebounds? No, he doesn't. He has 2. He has 2 exotic. Not even close to 9. Castle in the paint. Tosses it out to Bryant. Out to Wemby. Open for 3 from the wing. No good. Barnes gets the offensive rebound. Over to Champagny. Champagny's going to take off into the paint. Back to Carter Bryant in the corner. Carter! Crash Farmer. That's 100% accurate. David Robinson. That jersey is from 1995. Quentin Post for 3. They are hitting all their threes. Oh, Bryant for 3 again. Same spot. No good. Who? Hanover Fist? No Steph Curry. Carter Bryant with a steal and gets fouled. Oh, okay, Exotic. No, Phil. They can't miss from 3. It's crazy. Yes, Jamar Castle's playing. He hasn't done much this set. Well, he's got 4 assists and 4 points. He was dinged up yesterday. I can't believe he's playing. 49-40. Just to remind you, the Spurs are in the bonus. The Spurs got in the bonus in like the first minute and a half of the second quarter. By the way, Wemby does have a pretty deep scar right here. I think that was against the Rockets. They scratched him and cut him up pretty good. No, Kyle. Other teams' players have career games versus the Spurs for whatever reason. What's up, Donald? Donald O. Right, put Warriors jersey. Wow, what is up with Carter Bryant's free throw shooting? He was 1 of 4 last night. He missed his first one tonight. We've taken 21 threes and we're sick. Donald, none of that. First and last warning, nothing political. Next one's getting you timed out. Don't want to do that. No politics here. No. This is a sports channel. If you want to talk about that, there's plenty of political channels out there. Just putting out the warning. Yes, we do suck at free throws again. I don't get it, TSR. How did the Spurs do well? I don't, Tony. That's our Spurs. That's what they do. Spurs kryptonite. The Warriors' 3-point shooting is our kryptonite right now. Yes, Boder, we did waive Jeremy Sohan. He's gone. You know, are people just dumb? I politely said no politics. He calls me a mother effer. What did he think was going to happen? Like, use your brain. Like, if you want to keep talking in the chat, that's probably not the way to... I guess dumb is dumb. I don't know. You can teach somebody how to fish, but you can't teach them how to not be stupid. Pew! Gone for 20. I mean, he'll never come back to the channel. That person's never going to come back, so I have no problem timing him out and telling him, stupid! You're so stupid! He picked the 1 in the box. I'm done. But I do think it's funny. People are absolutely stupid on here. Like, if you're on a channel and somebody asks you not to say something, what do you think's going to happen? The Utah Jazz are absolutely tanking on purpose, and it is disgusting. They're playing their key players through 3 quarters, and then they're pulling them and not playing them every 4th quarter. It is so intentional, and I hope Adam Silver finds the crap out of them or takes their draft pick away. Whatever it takes. You call the owner of the channel a mother effer, there's probably a good chance, right, either by me or the French. I mean, Kyle, I gotta say, I've never done that. Thank you, Matt. I mean, would you, let me ask you guys, would you go to work and talk like that? You wouldn't. You wouldn't go to work start talking about sex, politics, and religion, right? Because it's frowned upon. If respect channels owners can do whatever they want with the content. That's why with trolls, not a troll like that, but trolls on regular videos, I don't respond anymore because I have 2 clicks and the comment is deleted. I don't like deleting comments, but if somebody's trolling hard, and especially if it's somebody I know is not coming back to the channel, and they write a paragraph on why I suck, I'm like, boop boop, gone. Right, just like this. Yodi, show them how you delete a comment. It's like this. Boop, boop. And I think that's actually funny because a troll wants you to respond. They want you to reply. And a friend of mine had some issues. He was replying to trolls' comments. I'm like, don't reply. Never reply. That's what they want because now you're opening a conversation with them. Captain Kaduga's in the chat. Some people are dumb 24/7. Yeah. The best tasting fish. Whatever Miss TSR is making. Rich Jazz up on Kings after 3, 100. Are they actually up? A Mikey boop. Jeff, since you're in the chat, are you seeing what the Jazz are doing with the tanking? It is legit ugly right now. Here goes Mikey. Boop. And to that troll. Boop. 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 Psh, 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 psh. Oh, JL wants to say something to the troll. What do you got there, JL? JL's got a little something for trolls, too. JL boxing. Pew, 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 pew. Carter made 1 of 2. So the Jazz are actually going to win tonight? Mikey Ninja kicked the troll. He can do that. No, it's from the pad. Stop. There's an and 1 for Brandon Pajemski. They're just throwing anything up and it's going in. Our starters are playing tonight. Their team is just, the Warriors are hitting everything. Tilapia, yes, Tilapia can be okay, David. I agree. When they keep rigging the draft for the Spurs, they won't get a number 1. They probably won't get a number 1 pick while you're alive. You're probably right, Jeff. 52-41. What is happening tonight? Carter Bryant with the ball for the Spurs. Back to Castle. Castle taking off into the paint. And I don't know where he was throwing that one. That's an ugly turnover. And we're going to have a foul by Champagny on the other end. What is happening? This is like... I'm kind of dumbfounded. Now, we are in a back-to-back, which, granted, our guys didn't play a ton of minutes last night against the Lakers, but they are in a back-to-back. Kyle, the Warriors are playing well tonight. The Warriors want this game, clearly. You know what, Area 51? Maybe the Jazz, we're going to a timeout, though. The Jazz is tanking for the number 1 pick is their kryptonite. If Champagny took a shot, I wonder if Mitch is challenging this. So the Lakers beat the Warriors, the Spurs beat the Lakers, and now the Warriors are beating the Spurs. That sounds about right. You know what? The team shouldn't be upset about Jeremy. They should be winning this for Jeremy. I lost 40 in the Rockets match. They were so what? Who just moved? Dave Robinson move? Road trip, it doesn't. That was a bad pass in the fast break. They're going to win the challenge. That was a clean. All right, Landon, I wasn't actually catching it. I'm really tired. My apologies, but I'm going to do my best. Dog She, we are down. And yes, win 1 for the Sohan. I'm going to have to change the channel trailer is the NFL song I recently did. I'm going to have to change that to the You Don't Mess With the Sohan. For those that don't know, I did a Jeremy Sohan. We'll call it like a WWE theme a couple years ago, and it was just music, but it was my theme song for Jeremy. I don't want to say Jeremy was trash. That's a little harsh, but he didn't fit the team. The refs are reviewing it. Thank you, Scott. What's up, Notes from the Past? You're signing off? Okay. Have a good night. It is 11 where I am. I just lost my train of thought. Crazy part that they have shot the lights out. They have shot lights out, Bubba. Yes, you should. I mean, Tony, I don't really need a goodbye Jeremy. I mean, what am I... And of course, the first thing that came in my head was na, hey, hey, goodbye. And I don't want to do that because that's just mean. I'm not going to do that. 9:30 a.m. where you are. Now, no goodbye, Jeremy. Good evening, Greg. We're losing because the Warriors are shooting fantastic tonight. They're shooting from three. They're throwing up stuff off the glass. They're falling over, throwing up shots. They are playing fantastic. And the Spurs are down right now. Guys, we're at 350 thumbs up. Can we get to 400 before halftime? That'd be pretty cool. Just saying. If we can make it happen, that'd be great. Exactly, James. Jeremy Sochan's an NBA player. And we can knock Jeremy all we want. I want you to fathom this just for a second. Just take in what I'm about to tell you real quick. Absorb what I'm about to say to you. Jeremy Sochan right now is 22 years old. Right? And in his NBA career, he's made over $23 million. He's 22 years old and has made $23 million. I am twice his age, and I can tell you right now, I have not made anything near $23 million. If being trash means you make $20+ million, I would like to be the trashiest YouTuber in the history of YouTubing. Beavis, the Warriors are playing good tonight. It is Spurs ball. Warriors with 17 assists and only 2 turnovers. That is incredible. Castle into the paint. Stops. The mid-range jumper is long again. His jumpers seem a little long tonight. The short ones. It was turned into an offensive foul. Thank you, Scott. Levi, I don't know who this is on. It is Warriors ball, up by 11. We can't stop anything. Little bucket into the paint. Couldn't see who shot that. My apologies. It is now Champagnie down the other end. 3-pointer, no good. Long rebound falls into the hands of Stephon Castle. Castle into the paint. He's going to get fouled. Going to the line for 2. 54-41. No, Greco, the Spurs are awful tonight. We're down by 13. This isn't on Steph. This is on the team. A rendition of Boys to Men, It's So Hard to Say Goodbye to You. I don't know that song, Chris. I know Boys to Men. I don't know any of their songs. I don't. Steph at the line for 2. The Spurs have been in the bonus since a little before the 10-minute mark in the second quarter. Need to hit their free throws, though, because Golden State is up by double digits, and they are shooting phenomenal so far. If not Sochan, who would you want available on buyout? I don't know what the buyout list is, but I don't think it was very impressive. Once all the circus shots... Yeah, Kyle, yeah, the Warriors have had some luck with their shots tonight. You got to think this isn't going to last for 48 minutes. It might, but it shouldn't. No, Tucker, we're not. Well, we got to play better on both ends of the floor. Steph missed a second free throw. Our free throw shooting's not good tonight. Champagnie chases down the offensive rebound. We're missing free throws. We're missing threes. Castle gets it out to Champagnie. Mile-long 3, no good. Carter Bryant with another offensive rebound. Well, at least we're doing that. Bryant back to Castle. 7 on the shot clock. Turnover. Castle with a turnover. And Carter Bryant with a block on Santos down the other end. Castle gets it up the court quick into the paint. And where is he? Jeez. It just... Steph! Oh my God! He is trying to do too much. Turn the ball over, and Mitch just took him out. That was ugly. He literally just passed the ball to himself, which you can't do that. Castle just got bench truck built. That was embarrassing. He went from 40-point triple-double to passing the ball himself tonight. He's got 3 points and 3 turnovers. That is no bueno. 3 first-half turnovers, not good. I like Steph, but that is not acceptable. There's a layup attempt, no good. Spurs ball. Bryant bringing it down the other end. Spurs down 54-42, playing ugly on both ends of the floor, but it's still early. We can win this game, but we got to play better. Fox. Throws it to Cornet. It gets poked out of bounds. Going to be Spurs ball. 7 on the shot clock. Isaiah, we can win, but we got to play much better. And you know, Area 51, Castle should not be playing. He was dinged up last night. What the heck is he doing in there? You know, he could be concussed. That's on the Spurs organization, Dog Sheen. I agree. Give him a break, but he shouldn't be in there to begin with. If he's playing hurt, he should not be playing. As if he had, like, you know, just a little sore cramp and he's setting out for load management, that's different. But he took a nasty spill last night, and most of us agreed last night he would not be playing tonight. Wemby turnaround jumper good. I took points off. That's not how that works. 54-44. Wemby with 11 now and 4-7 shooting and 2 boards. It is Warriors ball, up by 10, 6 minutes to go in the first half. And Santos with the turnover. Fox gets it up to Vassell. Vassell alley-oop to Wemby, and the alley-oop layup is good. Timeout Warriors. 59 says, definitely giving us up. Your play-by-plays and seeing the chat's input also helps a lot with my polymarketing. Well, thank you, 59. Appreciate you joining the channel. If anybody's new to the channel, would love to have you join our community. I have a lot of fun talking Spurs with you guys. We might not always agree on what's best for the team, but that's also good. I like engaging in conversations. Good conversations, though. You know, TSR, this is why I feel like the Spurs should do this, or do this, not just TSR, you're wrong, you suck. That's not productive. That's not constructive. That doesn't tell me anything about your opinion. So love to have you join the channel. Hit the subscribe button where we'll cover every game of the Spurs if we can. Tell the coach, maybe he doesn't know. Well, I don't know how he could not know. Castle literally went splat. If anybody doesn't know that missed last night's game, what we're talking about with Stephon Castle last night is he was going up for a block, and he's going up, you know, like this, and he lost his balance, and he went like this on the court. Literally went like this and left the game. Looked like he banged his head, banged his hip, and when he left, you know, he was all sorts of walking out of here, all just messed up, like, woo! I don't know why they're playing him. Credit to him for toughing it out and playing the last game before the All-Star break. But you're also young, and we want to have you here for many years. Got to take care of yourself. This isn't a floppity load management injury type thing that happened yesterday. He legit took a bad shot. Well, I know a lot of people feel about our coach. Bonjour, Arno. I thought he had a concussion too, Andy Who. Wemby, I think he might have 1 dunk, Clarissa. Try not to spam that, though. Clarissa, that's 3 times. You're spamming. No spamming. Next one's a timeout. Where are they shooting? Yes, they are, Leandro. Remember, spam is repeating the same thing in the chat over and over again, and that's actually against YouTube community guidelines. Just saying. Draymond Green's in there for the Warriors, 56. Whoop, gets fouled by Wemby. 54-46, excuse me. Down but not out. Exactly. Thank you, Will. Appreciate that. You got 400 on the Warriors. I got bets on it. I wonder what you do. Oh, good. You do you. I don't ever promote gambling here, and I won't gamble myself, but hey, whatever makes you happy, just hopefully it's not, you know, affecting you in any type of negative way. I think we have to waive Fox and Harper. We're not doing that. Free throw's good, 55-46. I like Kevin Looney. Looney Tunes. Firing, that's Santos, number 15. Draymond Green out the line for one more, looking to get the lead back to double digits, and he will. 56-46. Wemby looks upset. I hadn't caught that. Maybe he's upset that Jeremy Sohan's gone. Because, you know, they did mess with the Sohan. They caught him. Fox into the paint. They kick it out to Vassell for 3 on the wing. All right, Devin. Wemby has, yes, I saw Wemby has more 40-point games than Tim Duncan already, which is crazy. Not more than Mr. Robinson. Definitely not more than George Gervin, but I already had a Timmy. Timmy was never a, you know, the big-time score guy. You know, you know, don't get me wrong, but when you think of, like, the top scores in Spurs history, it's George Gervin, number 1, and David, 2. I think Timmy averaged over 25 points a game once in his career. He was consistent, but he wasn't one of those guys that was going to average 27 a game, 28 or 29 like David did, or I think George Gervin averaged 30 a year. That's just one his game. And he also played at an era where the scores were like, what, 80 to 72. We got a free throw for the Warriors. It is 57 for 2 free throws coming up. Sorry, for Moses Moody, headband guy. David had 27, I think. Webby now has like 5, and Timmy had like 4, something like that. And then George had like 60. And George is way ahead of everybody. Yeah, David. Yeah, Tim Moore, an all-round guy, not the scoring machine that Robinson or Gervin were. Certainly does not take anything away from him. 58-49, Spurs are in the bonus. I will reiterate that because they've been there for forever. Harper with the ball, kicks it out to Carter Bryant. Bryant's going to drive and miss the layup. You know what? We do need some Chuck. Al Horford would have missed. There's an offensive rebound for the Warriors, and now he stepped out of bounds. Turnover. Pat Spencer stepped out of bounds. David had 22. Okay, I know it was a lot. Area 51, if you have not seen David and Timmy play, you should. 58-49. Can the Spurs close the lead or even take the lead before the half is over? Carter Bryant's open in the corner. Missed a 3, in and out. Twisted, the weird thing is, I think Basketball Reference lists that Timmy played more games at center than power forward. Now a kickball by the Spurs. What's up, Gabriel? Y'all think do you mean Wemby getting 8+ rebounds? Group. Is Wemby getting 8+ rebounds? And group. All right, there you go. Yes, that was a 71-point bomb by David Robinson versus the Los Angeles Clippers back in what, 1990, was it 4? I don't remember the exact date. James, I'm not reading that, but nice try. I read it before I said it, and I saw what you did there. Draymond Green for 3, no good. 58-49. And a turnover by De'Aaron Fox, and he slams the ball on the ground after turning it over. Cap 4863. I hope they win. Rich, a short reminder, the Shield Gang can't time. No, the Shield Gang cannot time out another Shield Gang member. We shouldn't have to do that or want to do that, so I don't know what's going on. There's a turnover by the Warriors. Yeah, Fox has been a little butterfingers lately, too, and we can't have Castle and Fox turning the ball over. That is not a recipe for a win. Self-inflicted, yeah, those are the worst. Fox will bring it up for San Antonio, 58-49, under 4 minutes to go. Fox tosses it over to Harper. Harper for 3. No good. I don't like all the three-pointers we're taking. We're trying to match the Warriors with three-point shooting, and it is not working whatsoever. Pat Spencer with an air ball. Air ball. Wemby with the ball in the paint. Off-balance jumper, no good. Daniel, no. Draymond Green taking a 3. No good. And Carter Bryant. A loose ball foul against Golden State. That should be 2 free throws coming for San Antonio. What's up, Ronald, the Warriors fan? Tim Duncan's greatest feat was getting Joey Crawford suspended indefinitely. Damon, I think I was watching that game where Timmy got thrown out because of laughing on the sideline. Unbelievable. 58-49 is correct, Daniel, but the game is not over. And yes, let Draymond Green keep shooting threes. Carter Bryant going to the line. His free throw percentage has been awful lately. He's 2 of 5 tonight. Carter made the first one. David Robinson's number is on the board. Mike, we're not playing our best game, but they can still win. Have you seen the movie? I don't know what the Cats and Dog movie is. Very interesting, Ronald. And the thing is, Jeremy Sohan, a former lottery pick, number 9 overall, couldn't even trade him before the All-Star break and get something for him. Let him go today for nothing. What's up, Eyes in the Dark? You're welcome. We can still win this. You know what? This appears Jail look a little like Joey Crawford. It's not an insult, JL. Just he looks a little like Joey Crawford plushie. Carter Bryant with a foul on Moses Moody. Lucky, yes, the Spurs absolutely can win this. We're only in the second quarter. So, Andy, YouTube changed the wrenches and turned them into shields. You guys, no, he does not look like Greg Popovich. JL, your remote's upside down. That's no bueno. There you go. Pods for 3, no good. Or no, foul against Pods, excuse me. Foul on the Spurs. Warriors in the bonus, 2 free throws coming up. Spurs need a spurred quarter. I like it. Scott, that's how I'm feeling tonight. Put a sleepy emoji in there too, and you'll get on my emotions because I am exhausted. Glossy Bang, what's going on? Yes, the refs are heavy on the whistle, which means it's going to be a late night tonight. 2 free throws. Pajimski for the first one, good. James with the $1 super chat, thank you very much. Area 51 says 391 likes. Let's get to 400. We're 9 thumbs up away from 400. Shoot, can I get 9 fans that have not hit the thumbs up yet? Spurs fans, Warriors fans, basketball fans. I do work out, Benzino, yes. 51 to 60. Down by 9. Harper in the paint, layup no good. We could be down a lot more, I guess. Pat Spencer cuts to the hoop, gets a layup. It is 62-51. Steph Curry is out, stock guy. Fox into the paint, runner, good. Planet, I know, it feels like we are always losing to the Warriors. Marquez, Steph Curry is out tonight. I don't know what his injury is, but he's not playing. Pods with a mile-long 3, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Carlos, I should have taken a nap. I tried. I couldn't fall asleep, so I stayed awake. Harper in the paint. Layup. And 1. I did really try. And I am 6'4", yes. Carlos, I'll be sleeping in tomorrow, apparently. Thank you, Menzino. Actually, my hoodie was a gift from one of you guys. Roy Garza, I think, gave this to me when I went to Texas a couple years ago. That's an and 1, monkey. And yes, Thunder, always a close game. You know what? I like a close game. I prefer we were winning, but it is what it is. Landon, yes, he does. And he is not Steph Curry. You may disagree with me, but I don't think you do. Pods is not Steph Curry. Harper's free throw is good. Yes, they can, Dark Jesse. Thank you, Carlos. 62-56. Spurs slowly chipping away at the Warriors' lead. Gary Payne's having a big game against us. It's another 3 for Golden State, 65-56. The Warriors are 9 of 20. There's a turnover for the Spurs. Payton in the paint, layup. Rolls off the rim, a fight for the rebound, and Wemby tips it all over the place and finally gets it to Vassell. Vassell running the court. Into the paint, Euro step layup. Blocked! And now we have a whistle. 2 free throws coming up for the Spurs. You should take the... Oh, I should take the poll down. You're right. You guys think he's going to go elsewhere, but if out of the 3 teams I listed, you guys have the Knicks first and tied with the Bulls and Lakers. Jeremy will be picked up by somebody. I have faith in that. I just don't know who. Best of luck to him. I wish him well. Trade Demisell. We can't trade anybody now. And no, we cannot release Vassell. Not with his contract. That would be a huge buyout. This is Harrison Barnes at the line for 2. First free throw's good. 65-57. You know, as well as the Warriors are shooting, it could be worse. Bubba, we are on a back-to-back. I don't want to forget that. We are on a back-to-back. Steven D says, can Chuck show us some nasty? Well, Steven D, as a matter of fact, he can. And thank you for the super chat. Both free throws good. Chris, I think Mitch overall has been okay. No, Matt, they're saying Pods is trying to be like Steph by launching the threes. He is definitely not Steph Curry. Gary Payton with the ball again. Got Wemby on. We'll get it out to Pods. 6 on the shot clock. Pods now driving. Fadeaway jumper. Tough shot. No good. And an offensive rebound for the Warriors. And Wemby with a block. Santos wanted a foul. No foul. Fox down the other end. Misses. Harper with the offensive rebound. Gets it up and in. 5-point game. Little jumper at the rim for Dylan Harper. Nice effort on the offensive board. 65-60, guys. You know, Soin should go to the Hawks and then make them tank so we can get a higher lottery or get a lottery pick or something this year. Nice job by Gary Payton going backdoor. Good. 67-60. They barely broke a sweat, but Thomas, they still had to play and they still had to travel. Not very far. It's California. Gary Payton with 10 points in 10 minutes. That's a good ratio, a point a minute. Harper way out three-point land, guarded by Pods. 4 on the shot clock. Looking for a screen from Wemby. And lost the ball out of bounds. There's going to be 1 second on the shot clock. Golden State's still an underdog? That's kind of surprising. No, I can't. Thank you for stopping in. Go Spurs, go to you. That was pretty ugly by the Spurs right there. We got 1 second on the shot clock. All right, Mitch, what do you got for a play here with 1 second on the shot clock? They're going to Wemby. He's going to fire off a three. Back rim, no good. Spurs get the offensive rebound. Vassell for three at the buzzer. And he was fouled. Wow. Bad foul on the Warriors. There's 0.3 on the game clock. Devin Vassell fouled on the three-point shot. That might be a reckless closeout. They might, well, maybe not. Tony, have a snack for me. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. Have some chips for me. Is it only a 20-minute flight? Well, you know what? I'm tired, and I only call the games, so I can only imagine how they're feeling. Thumbs up, hit. Thank you, Javier. Yes, make the free throws. Get it to 5. I'll take it. I'll take 5 points. Can we have people tell us their favorite Spurs moments? I mean, mine is the Memorial Day miracle. David Robinson win a championship and retiring. That was amazing. Landon, that was a very bad foul. Carlos Jeter with the $5 super chat says, I don't understand why everybody talks about the lead. This is not a big lead. Plenty of time. I agree. It makes nonsense. Let's go Spurs. I think they want it to be a closer game. Considering how bad the Spurs have played at times in the first half and how the Warriors have been lights out, it's only a 4-point game. That's not bad. Spurs can absolutely win this game. Got to play a little better in the second half. Hopefully the Warriors cool off a little bit. There we go. Let's put it to half, and we'll get up to the halftime stats in just a moment. Yep, 63-67. That's what I got on the scoreboard. Right there. And Kyle, I do believe we won the second quarter. We did. 32-29. The Warriors won the first quarter, 38-31. Let's get into the halftime stats. We got 400 thumbs up in the first half. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate y'all. Not a great start, but a winnable game. And that's, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And if the Spurs win the game, then that's all I will care about. By the way, it's on ESPN if you are looking to figure out where it is. All right, look at the Warriors first. Draymond Green with 7, 6, and 6. Triple-double watch for Draymond Green in only 14 minutes. Not bad. I said, why am I hearing music? All right, I'm just going to mute my speakers. I don't know where that's coming from. ESPN playing a random ad. Great, thanks ESPN. All right, back to the stats. D'Anthony Melton with 6 points. Moses Moody with 12. Pat Spencer with 4. Al Horford with 4. Quentin Post with 5. Gary Payton with 10. And Brandon Podziemski with 12. The Warriors bench has scored 31 points. They've outscored the Spurs bench by 16, 22, 20. Not by much. Actually, our bench has 27. So the Warriors bench, though, 4 guys with 31, 5 players for the Spurs with 27. So the bench is outperforming us at the moment. For the game, the Warriors are shooting 50, 38, 89. They've turned the ball over 5 times. The Spurs have turned it over 8. We are shooting 44, 26, 86. For San Antonio, Julian Champagnie with 0. I didn't realize Julian Champagnie's not scored tonight. 0 for 3 from the field. Wemby with 13 points. De'Aaron Fox with 14. Devin Vassell with 6. Rough night for Stephon Castle, 3 points and 3 turnovers. Got to play better. Castle has a team worst, minus 14. Oh boy. Harrison Barnes with 6. Kellen Johnson with 3. Carter Bryant with 8 points and 5 rebounds. Nice. Luke Cornett with 2. And Dylan Harper with 8. Seems like Carter Bryant, since going to the G League and coming back, is slowly turning a corner. Spurs down 67-63. The Spurs come in at 37-16. The Warriors come in at 29-25. There's our tail of the tape for the first half. Let's get back to the chat. Make sure I didn't miss. I did miss a super chat. Fader, what's going on? He says, "What's up, TSR Nation?" Thank you for the $2 super chat. I never like to miss a super chat, and now I have not. We're all caught up. Okay, we need Miss TSR's lucky charm. Sin. I mean, she's watching at home, but I don't know how much longer she'll be awake. She's got to work tomorrow. I don't. I'm exhausted, and it's only 11:20. I'll be here to the end of the game. I don't know if I'll be awake. I might have the couch contingent calling the game at that point, but I'll be awake. Gaylord, I do smell the Rock is cooking. Suns got destroyed by OKC. Did they, Calvin? OKC doesn't have SGA or Jalen Williams, right? That sucks. I mean, room for the Suns in that one. I always hate it when we make all our threes in the first half because the second half we normally don't. Well, that's not a stat I like to hear. Is that accurate? Let's get this lined up here. What's going on? Have a little trouble, like right there. Nope, just a little bit off, up a little bit. And we are still a little off, up just a little bit more. All right, scoreboard's fixed on the right. Let me get back to the chat. We are at 63. I'm surprised Castle should not be playing. I am very adamant about that. With him getting really banged up last night, I don't know why we're playing him. The Suns didn't have a chance. I'll actually pull up the score in that game. You guys are saying the Thunder blew out the Suns, huh? 136-109. And Phoenix outscored OKC 29-24 in the last quarter. So yes, the Thunder did blow them out. They are going to enter the All-Star break at 41-13. I don't care if the Spurs only win by 1. Just win, baby. Just win. If you're new to TSR Sports, you're going to love... Thank you, Tony. He's promoting Fillbox Comics. That is my comic book channel. I will drop a link in the chat if anybody's interested. I have a lot of fun over there. Do 1 to 2 videos a week. I did a video today. I was going to do... Maybe I'll get some feedback on you guys, actually. So Valentine's Day is Saturday. And I thought about doing a top, 20 sexy covers. Because with comic books, you buy your favorite characters, stories. But a big seller in comic books is the art. And there are a lot of comics with attractive women on the cover. So I thought about doing a top 20. Top 20 hot covers, whatever you want to call it, my collection. Does that, for those of you that are subscribed to the channel, does that sound cool? Or is that something where you'd be like, ooh, that's gross? There's Fillbox Comics right there. Dark Chucks, any plans for what, per se? What's up, Asian Symbols? Thank you for stopping in. If your three-pointers are not going in, take easy shots for you. Yes, Jerry. Cooper Flag and Con Knipple will just barely miss becoming the 4th pair of rookies to each score 1,000 points before the All-Star break. Wow. Antonio, I work for the state of Connecticut. I don't think we actually we've done any, we don't have any plans for Valentine's Day yet. We're going to be here for the Slam Dunk Contest and the other festivities. I do like Silver Surfer Benzino. I have a few of his comics. Rich, once again, I'm super appreciative that you stream these games the whole season. Thank you, Ties Undone. It is exhausting, especially last night with the back-to-back late-night game on the West Coast. I am feeling it tonight, so I appreciate you guys hanging on as well, because I know some of you are staying up late. I'm not naive to that fact. Draymond's jump shot is the funniest thing I've ever... Yeah, he's not the best shooter ever. He's not, but, he tries. I'll give him credit for that. All right, Grogu's going to call the rest of the game. Grogu, take it over. You got this. Call the game, run the scoreboard, let everybody know what's up. Gary, TSR stands for the sports reaction. That's how I originally started the channel back in 2019. After, I want to say 6 or 7 months, I really didn't like having the word reaction in the channel. It's because I'm not just a reaction channel. I'm actually working here. I'm doing play-by-play. I'm not saying reaction channels don't work, but when I think reaction channel, you're watching pre-recorded content, right, like a movie or a music video or something, and you're strictly just, essentially you just like a lot of oohs and ahs, maybe with some analysis at the end where I'm talking to you guys and doing play-by-play, but I also do news videos on the Spurs throughout the week. So I'm like, I'm not just a reaction channel. Thank you, TX Zombie. Can we know why this week you have... So Carlos, I have tomorrow off because it's a President's holiday, and then I'm off Monday because of a President's holiday. I took 3 days off so I could have 7 days off total. I thought solid Sarah. Nope, it's close. Max, I think some of them are real. There are some that definitely seem staged. I mean, for sure. I don't ever want to stage anything, or I've never staged anything on this channel. I've been accused of staging the Yankees and Giants, some of their shorts on here. Obviously, you guys, I can't stage anything now. I'm live with you, so I clearly can't. What people don't know is when I watch the Giants, I watch them on Fox on over-the-air HD. I can't rewind it. This is why with the Spurs, I'm ahead of you guys when it's on NBC. I can't rewind it. Why would I ever stage a reaction? I mean, and if I would stage them better than how I am. I would put a lot more planning into it. I'd break a TV or throw a chair or put a hole in the wall. Mine are just natural. The Giants suck. We lost. Yankees blew it, lost. Like any fan. You think Brandon's going to get 20 points this game? Yes, he's got 12. Yes, and I do shoot Philobox comics in a different room. That is in my comic room over that way. I'm in my living room right now. A little tour here. You can see the Expendables posters. That's my microphone. I do have a bike here that I sometimes ride in the house. It's on a trainer. I have an outdoor bike, and that's my indoor bike. There's the TV over there that I watch on. As we circle around and spin around the room this way, there goes the couch contingent. We got a Spurs poster that a fan of the channel gave us. Hey, I can see myself right there. There's like 3 of me. There's the one here, the video, and then the video within the video. As we keep scrolling around, more movie posters, Commando and Rambo, some DVDs. There's more DVDs. And the comic book room that you see me in on Philobox is back over there somewhere. Yes, Max, that's an older video, but the Spurs say, yes, I may have been headed down a dark path, and they were one of the things that made me happy back in the day. Yeah, TSR Cribs, there you go. I might do a comic room tour. So there's a couple of videos I have planned on the comic book channel now that it's monetized that I've been wanting to do. A comic book room tour is one of them. You can frame the jersey. It will be awesome. What? Frame which jersey, Monkey? I got 5 up there. I can do the Go Spurs Go, absolutely. Jonathan, yes, James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek passed away today. He was 48, died of cancer, I believe. Well, Danny, I'm not talking about the game because it's in halftime, and I already went over the halftime stats. What do you want to talk about? You tell me. There's no game right now. I mean, I can show you this game. So, Young Tilla, I have a zillion hobbies. Yes, I'm a movie guy. Love 80s film, 80s action and horror. Rambo, you saw Commando. Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Rocky. I love 80s movies. Movies, music. I'm a musician. On top of, Magic the Gathering, comic books, sports. I have too many hobbies. Good evening, James. Who wins? That's what I want to talk about. Who wins? The team that scores the most points is going to win. I guarantee it. TX Tommy says, love the setup, Rich. Those 80s action movie posters with Stallone and Arnie. Just your whole decor is wicked awesome. Thank you. Dark Chuck's Bloodsport is top 3 Jean-Claude Van Damme movie of all time for me. Top 4 films all time. So personal preference, not just films that I enjoy. Spaceballs is on there. My top 4 films are going to be Spaceballs, Jaws, and these are movies I just can keep watching over and over again. I'm going to go with the newer one, Avengers Infinity War. For whatever reason, I can watch that over and over. If I'm bored and can't find anything on, I'll put on Avengers Infinity War. I shouldn't put a Stallone or Schwarzenegger movie here, but I love so many of their movies. I'm trying to think of a movie that, another movie I can just watch over and over and over. Training Day. I don't know why. Denzel's performance in that movie, I just love him being a bad guy. I want to put quarter 3 up because I think it's going to be starting any minute now. Jim, 13 holidays. Jim's a buddy of mine. He's also a state employee, and we get 13 holidays. All right, so 2 Clutch Corey. One of my favorite lines from that movie because it makes no sense. First, Sub-Zero. Now, Plane Zero. What happened to Buzzsaw? He had to split. Hey, light bulb. Lighthead, Christmas tree. I love The Running Man. That is a great movie. Miss TSR watched that for the first time with me like a year and a half ago. Fun fact, Def Leppard just hit 1 billion views on YouTube. I didn't know they were still around either. Frosty, I don't know. I have not seen the newest Predator movie. Is that Badlands? Gary, not seen it. Judge Dredd, Carl, I never broke the law. I am the law. Yes, Turbo Man. Who told you to eat my cookies? Put the cookie down. Jingle all the way. Training Day is my favorite. It's a great one. Max, not the biggest Matt Damon fan, but I have the first 3 Bourne movies. Scarface, so I'm not a mobster gangster film fan. That's never been my shtick. I know I've seen it. It's not me. The team that's Landon, indeed. The team that scores the least amount of points will get the lost. I agree. What are your 5 most quotable movies? Spaceballs. Spaceballs is easily number 1. I don't know after that. Spaceballs definitely number 1. Ties on None, I do not watch anime. I've seen Ninja Scroll, which I believe is considered anime. I think that's it. I have seen Tropic Thunder, Frosty. I have. That's a great movie. I can't quote. I can quote Tropic Thunder. I don't want to say it on the stream because I'll get in trouble. You've never seen Spaceballs? Rich should do it. Now, Kyle, so I would do that during halftime, but this is a sports channel. If you guys want to venture off into different things on halftime on occasion for 5 or 10 minutes, I have no problem doing that. But an actual video about my DVDs, that is not sports related, unless I'm doing my sports DVDs, and that's going to be a bunch of wrestling DVDs, a couple Spurs DVDs, a couple New York Giants DVDs, and then I think the only sports movie I own besides the Rockies is probably Major League. I also have a bunch of UFC DVDs, so I want to be very clear that the videos I put up, halftime's a little different because we're just hanging out, but the videos that actually go up on this channel that aren't live are sports only. I ventured away from sports in the first 2 years of this channel. I don't and won't ever do that again. That's why the music I put up on there, the music I create, it's sports related. I want to keep it that way. The non-sports channel is all comic books. Sind, I have 2 channels. TSR Sports, obviously. Philobox Comics is my comic book channel, which was monetized last week. We had 1,000 subscribers. We had well over I think over 10 or 11,000 watch hours, so that was the easy part. What's up, Diehard? No movie reviews here. I used to do movie reviews, Frosty. I had a channel called Stuck in the 80s right before this one where I reviewed 80s movies only, but it never really caught on. We're coming on to the second half. When are you going to start doing UConn? Never. Texas Swarms. She doesn't watch UConn games live. She watches them the next day. Benzino, I have a short box of Thor comics, but we are back to this game. This game has started. Our second half has started, so let's focus on the game. Draymond with Steph is starting off the second half, by the way. Draymond with the ball in the paint. The runner, no good. His follow-up is no good. Another offensive rebound for the Warriors. Mellon for 3. You cannot keep giving teams second and third chance opportunities. We've seen this all too often where a team gets an offensive rebound and it turns into a three-pointer. Unbelievable. Fox in the paint, stops, pops, rolled off the rim and no good, and now a foul. And the foul's going to be on Darren Fox. Spaceballs 2 just finished shooting. Twisted. That is coming out. Greetings, Frank. End of Days, which is also an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. The Spurs did play yesterday. That is a fact. You have one. I don't know who's in the three-point contest to be able to pick that. I would love to see Carter Bryant win the dunk contest, but I don't have a great feeling. Carl, we've been struggling with a little bit of everything tonight, but only down by 7. We need a run, though. Let's get a run like now. Why is the arena so empty? Moses Moody for 3. Back to 10. Just like that. We went from 5 to 10. Vassell with a miss. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spurs. They'll have 14 on the shot clock. Phil, how do you really feel? Yes, Frosty. Me and Miss TSR are streaming all of All-Star Weekend. Friday night's festivities on Peacock. Actually, I was going to ask Miss TSR if we can watch it on our laptop, but I need Peacock for one of the Spurs games in the next month anyway, so I'll just get Peacock for this weekend. I'm on vacation. Maybe I'll find some stuff. Maybe I'll pick it up tomorrow. It's only like going to be $10. I'll get it for 1 month and cancel it. There's a 3 down the other end. Timeout, Mitch. D'Anthony Mount for 3, and just like that, it's 13 points. Spurs posted a great video of Carter passing in a dunk contest. Oh. Phil. We're down by 13 now. D'Anthony Melton is playing. How many points did D'Anthony Melton have tonight? He's got 12. Moody has 15. Everybody's playing pretty well tonight. It is what it is. I mean, it's still early, but we need to start, playing a little better, like, now. Not will that be now. Now. Rich, what Spurs chip felt the best for me? So, J-Rod, for me, as much as I love the big... So, it's probably a 3-way tie. The first one with David Robinson and the Twin Towers, because that was the first NBA championship ever. Their second championship, because that was David Robinson's last year with the Spurs, and he retired winning a title. How many players can say they go out winning a title? Not everybody. A lot of players go out when their prime is way past the by. LeBron James is a great example. No disrespect to LeBron, but if he was to retire after the season, he'll be quite a few years removed from his last championship. Jordan, same thing. Jordan could win out a champion, then he came back for 2 more freaking years with the Wizards, which drives me crazy. There's probably a very short list of players that retired a champion and were starters and retired as a champion. You might retire as a champion as a backup. Maybe Kevin Willis did. I can't remember when he was with the Spurs. But David Robinson's farewell tour, and then the revenge series against the Miami Heat, which was our last ring, versus the Heat, who beat us in 13. Still mad at Pop for pulling Timmy out. Sorry. Getting that, and not only beating them, but absolutely obliterating them. It was a gentleman's sweep 4-1, but I believe the margin of victory in that was one of the most lopsided in NBA Finals history. D-Rob's the reason I'm a Spurs fan. I'm right there with the ties undone. Medicare guys, hope not. But you know what, Phil? Maybe all they do is shoot threes, but they're making them. And if you don't want them to make them, maybe D them up a little bit. And no, our perimeter D has been rough. And yes, the Max 2014 was special for sure. Rich, is this the KD, Steph, Clay, Iggy? No, they're way better. I missed a super chat. Oh my gosh. Let me scroll up. I see it, or did it just come in? Why am I not? There it is. Wow, that timing on that was weird. Tony20251 with the $10 super chat says, don't want to see Golden State in the playoffs. Shake my head. I agree 110%. Landon, we do need to get our D up. Get our D up and start slinging that D. Sling it to the left, sling it to the right, slinging that D all the night. Ernest, maybe. Hope not. Wemby's got 13 so far. Fox 14. 9-0 to start the third. Nice. No Steph Curry. No Jimmy Buckets. We got a whistle immediately. Steph is there on the bench, chewing gum and you know what? I'd much rather see Steph Curry chew gum than chew his damn mouthpiece. I cannot stand that. I find that disgusting. I sure did, Kyle. That's going to be one of my songs coming up. I got to Slinging That D song. Because we need to sling that D. Defense. I'm talking about defense. The basketball song. Fox with an alley-oop to Wemby. And Wemby with the tip in. Just a tip, but it went in. Andres Castle's hurt. He shouldn't be out there. He absolutely should not be out there. He doesn't seem the same tonight. It is Warriors ball. 8 on the shot clock for Golden State. D'Anthony Mountain with the ball again. Drives into the paint. Gets it to Draymond. And Draymond fouled and one. This is not our night so far. It is not over, but my goodness, we're down by 13, possibly 14, which would be the biggest lead of the game for Golden State. Rather play OKC. Right to clutch? I actually would rather play the Thunder than the Warriors. I think we match up better with them. Biggest lead in the night. All right, it's not over yet. You know, we do diehards. We do. And now a foul on Draymond Green. Tobias, I don't know why Castle's playing tonight. He got hurt last night. I fully expected him to have the night off, and he does not seem the same tonight. I mean, obviously, if he's good to go, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Obviously, he's playing, and the medical staff cleared him. He is in there. It is what it is. Spurs can't be champion. Well, Arnold, they've been champions 5 times, so they have proven they can be champion. Gotcha. Castle with the ball. Going to inbound it for San Antonio. Gets it into Wemby. Back to Steph. Steph takes off into the paint. Double pump. Throws it up. There's an and one for Steph. Hand fist. I hope you're right. I heard Castle's outscoring Julian. Well, Julian has 0. Rich, how many times David Robinson shooting threes in his career? Probably more than you think, Carlos. I think David Robinson made... Let me see if I can get this. I probably won't. I'm going to guess David Robinson made 29 threes in his career. I think he may have took over like around 100. I might be very wrong on this. I'll check on the next stoppage. But I think he took something. I may have shot like 30%. I don't know. I think he hit 17, maybe 10 or 17 in 1 year. I want to say David Robinson made 29 threes in his career. I've not looked that up. I mean, clearly I haven't. I'm talking to you guys. 79-68. Let's get a run here, Spurs fans. Spencer with a wild shot. No good, but foul going on the line for 2. Doesn't the Punisher have the same name as... Yes, Benzino. Frank Castle is the Punisher. Stefan Castle is... Stefan Castle. Champagny is... The problem is Champagny is inconsistent. Like a lot of our guys. He'll be hot a couple games, and then he'll disappear for a couple. San Antonio, the game is on ESPN. Rock game 1 versus the Warriors. Oh, boy. J-Rod, I want to be rewatching that one. Let's see. Castro Rising Stars game is on Peacock at 9 p.m. So I do have to get Peacock. And then I'll be doing All-Star Saturday Night with Miss TSR. That's at 5 p.m. Saturday, so we might be live for a few hours. Hope she doesn't mind. Free throw's good. 80-68. Castle with the ball. Takes off. Gets into the paint. Almost lost it. Got the ball back. Zips it out to Vassell. Over to Wemby. Wemby fakes the 3. Fakes the 3 again. Gets it to Vassell. Back to Fox. Fox zips it over to Champagny. Back to Vassell. Open for 3. In and out. 80-68. 9 minutes to go. Mindsets. I gotta think you're trolling. There's no way they're putting ads like that on YouTube. I hope not. That's awkward. There's a miss by Santos. Wemby with the rebound brings it up for San Antonio. Under 9 minutes to go. Down by 12. Gets it out to Fox. Fox into the paint. Gets by everybody. Layup good. Time out, Golden State. Yes, acidic fruit. Stefan Castle somehow is playing tonight. Carlos, you asked me about David Robinson shooting 3-pointers. I said I think he hit 29 in his career. That was a guess. Let's see how close I was. We're going into timeout. Looking up D-Rob right now. Mr. Robinson. I said 29 out of like 100. I have a feeling I'm way off. David Robinson for his career. I was pretty close. I was darn close. David Robinson hit 25 three-pointers in his career, and he took 100. Huh? That's pretty good, Carlos. I said 29 out of 100. He was actually 25 out of 100. His best season was 93-94 when he went 10 of 29, shooting 35%, which right now that actually would be league average in the NBA. That was probably above league average back then. That would be the same year Mr. Robinson averaged 29.8 points per game. He also led the NBA in free throws made a game and free throws attempted, making 8.7 out of 11.6. That is 75%. Did not win MVP that year, though. Finished second. Also finished second in Defensive Player of the Year. It's a heck of a season. There you go. I know my Robinson stats. Just saying. Right, Dr. David? Let's back to the chat. You can have a French vanilla.
French vanilla in the air tonight.
Is Zaja one of my hit? I don't hate any players. I dislike behavior. What I mean by that is, the first one that comes in mind is LeBron James flopping. Not a fan of that. Alperen Şengün flopping. Not a fan of that. Players that foul, dirty fouls, the guys that just aren't likable. But I don't want to say I hate anybody. Everything happens for a reason. If Kawhi stayed with the Spurs, I got to assume he'd still have an injury-plagued career, and that could possibly hold us back more than advance us forward. So it probably worked out in the long run. Rich, what do you think about the Harper film? Good for them? I mean, happy for him? Christine, okay. I hope you find some tonight. RM, yes, the Spurs are down to the Golden State without Curry or Butler. Jimmy Butler's out for the season. He got injured. Curry's out tonight. What's up, Keith? Thank you for stopping in. Kyle says, Rich, I hate the Luka ref behavior. Oh, foul baiters? Yeah, I'm not a fan of the foul baiting. But the thing is, if they're going to give it to you, then you're always going to keep doing it. No, the Spurs do not quit. We're only down by 10. As 2 Clutch Corey just said, plenty of time. Firing saying Vassell 1 for 7 for $28 million. Fonswine, we've had way too many back-to-backs. It is exhausting for, of course, not only myself and you guys, but it's got to be exhausting for the team. I haven't researched it. Are we like top 3 in the NBA for back-to-backs this season so far? We got to be. Oh, the complaining. So, all right. So what I hate, Kyle, the thing I hate the most, and Groot's going to help me out, is here you are, right? You take your shot and you miss. Now you're complaining to the refs, and everybody else is going in the opposite direction. Because you're sitting there complaining to the refs and whining, you've now created a 5-on-4 situation for your defense. That I do not like. It is Warriors ball, 6 on the shot clock. Draymond with the ball in three-point land, 1-on-1 versus Wemby. Passes it out, and we had a drive and a layup. No good by Santos, rolled off the rim. Thank you, Groot. You've been very helpful tonight. Great to Groot. Castle in the paint. Throws up a brick. Golden State ball. That's not what we needed. Santos for 3 in the corner. No good. Castle with the rebound. Gets it up to Devin Vassell. Vassell brings it up for the Spurs. Back to Fox. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Let's get a good shot here. Castle into the paint. Layup. Unbelievable. Definitely not a good night for Stephon Castle. Again, I don't think he should be playing. And now a foul on Stephon Castle. He's getting pulled. Yep. Think he's coming out. Are you a Spurs fan? You definitely hit it. Well, Twisted, I did not like Derek Fisher's shot. I'm not going to say I hate Derek Fisher. I hate the shot he made. It was the 0.4 seconds one. Not a fan. Yes, Kyle, the head down. Yeah. Castle's not, he's not him tonight. He's not. I will call like I see it. He needs Castle to Austin. Come on, JH. I don't want to say the injuries affect him from last. I don't think he should be playing. One game before the All-Star break, a back-to-back. He took a bad spill last night. Shouldn't be in the game. Injury or not, he's not playing well tonight. And he should be on the bench. Pat Spencer gets in the paint. Layup good, 82-70. Golden State is in the bonus, by the way. Harper with the ball for San Antonio, drives. Kicks it out to Keldon, who's open in the corner. No good. His pelvis probably is still confused. Ball's going to get knocked out of bounds. By the way, Wrench Gang, if people are in the chat saying F the Spurs are trash, or swearing about the Spurs, just time them out. It's one thing to say the Spurs are bad tonight. We're not playing our best. You know, if people are cursing with the swears, that's probably the gambling crowd. Time them out. Pods with the ball for the Warriors. Drops it off to, can't see who that is. Pat Spencer, runner good. We can't stop anybody. Keldon for three down the other end. Another brick. We can't hit from anywhere. Gray, he did hit his head. He may have been concussed, which is why I was not happy to see he was playing. It looked bad last night. It was bad. Warriors ball. And Al Forkwood. We had a goaltend on Wemby. This is the biggest lead of the game. There you go. We missed Sohan. We need Jeremy Sohan. He's not a Spur anymore. Gosh darn it. Wish him the best. Yeah, aesthetic fruit. I don't get why we can't. Yeah. Yeah, Tony, I like, listen, we can certainly all be critical of the team. They're not playing well. They're not shooting a three well. They're not defending well. I'm certainly open to that conversation. But when I just see F the Spurs, or the Spurs are ASS, or the Spurs suck SH, you know what? No, come on. I really don't want people coming in for the first time to see that, because they might come in and be like, oh, this is that kind of channel. Right back out again. Not the atmosphere I want. Once a Spur, always a Spur. Yes. Honest question, why are the Spurs so heavy on threes when coming from behind? I don't know. You are going to have to edit the Thunder Dunk. I know. There's no Jeremy Sohan anymore. I totally forgot he was in the Thunder Dunk of Justice video. I don't know. No, Landon, I don't. You know what? Sometimes just teams have your number. As a New York Giants fan, I can attest to that more than anybody on the planet. As the Patriots were 18-0 in Super Bowl 42 and one of the best teams in the NFL in Super Bowl 46. And here come the Giants, a wild card team, and win both games. Some teams you just don't match up well, and at this point in the Spurs rebuild, because they're not finished yet. I don't want to say we're fully in a rebuild, but you know what I mean. Wrapping up the rebuild, the Warriors are a team that have our number. And the crazy thing is, it took two crazy monster games by Steph Curry to win the first two. This game, he's not even playing, and they're up by 16. I know it's a back-to-back, but Wemby, 13 points in the first half, only 2 in the third quarter. Looks like he's praying right now. He might be channeling his Shaolin ninja powers. Yeah. We need some of that. Spurs ball, 14 on the shot clock. Keldon in the paint, layup, good and one. There we go. He was praying, Carl. He was channeling, he's trying to channel fourth quarter Wemby. He's trying to channel Wemby P. Keldon going to the line for one. Keldon Johnson's 13.4 bench points per game are fifth most in the NBA, but Keldon has not had the best night tonight. Made the free throw, 86-73. Yes, Carlos, I think he was. That's why we pray. Pray, pray, pray. We've got to pray just to make it today. Anybody? Gary Payton for three, no good. Keldon with the rebound. I had that album. That was a good album. Still have it. I have it on cassette somewhere. Keldon into the paint. Layup. Keldon Johnson. Heard me say he has not been playing that well, and here we go. That's right, MC Hammer. Was that Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him? That album? Great album. One of my favorite rap albums of all time. Wide open three by Payton is short. Cornet with the rebound. All right, there we go. There we go. Harper with the ball, gets into the paint, runs right back out of the paint, runs right back towards the paint. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Cornet. There's 10 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Over to Keldon. Keldon takes off into the paint, puts his head down. Layup is no good. Gets the ball back. And that was Keldon Johnson. Yes, cassette, Uncle Vic. I had it on cassette. I have his greatest hits on CD. There's an alley-oop, and there's a turnover by the Warriors. Okay. Harper in the paint, bit of a Euro step. Made it. Timeout Warriors. Let's go. 7-point game. Keldon heard me. I'm telling you, he's listening to me. He's like, TSR, I'll show you. Don't you tell me I'm struggling tonight, you son of a TSR. 8 more likes to 500. Let's go. Let's get the 500. Let's go. J-Rod, that's not only a strong Johnson. Keldon just shaved his head, so that's a freshly clean shaved Johnson. That Johnson is smooth. All right, 86.79. Let's go. Mike SV with the $5 super chat said, look at that. Making twos have caught us up. Shocker, right? Doing the high percentage shots is better than just chucking threes. Who would have thought? Mitch, maybe you should be telling them that, not us. Where's Lenny Waters' lap? He is on the bench in acidic fruit. We should not use French vanilla. Absolutely not. The other 2 games when we've gone to French vanilla, it did not work because Luke Cornett is slow on his rotations, and I think we're going to get cooked on 3 if we put French vanilla in there. Thank you, I. Westis. He said, let's support Rich. Smash the thumbs up. Appreciate you. Stay consistent. Play some defense. D up. And don't chuck 3. If you're wide open for 3, okay, take the 3. But don't be forcing it. Get the high percentage shots. Shoot more 2s. We're down by 7. There we are. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Also had that on cassette. They do what they want to do. Say what they want to say. The Addams Family. Hey! Anybody? Anybody? No? Okay. Did not love that album. At all. Please Hammer, Don't Hurt Him, though. Classic. Spurs on a 9-0 run in the last minute and 45 seconds, turning it into a spurred quarter. King Jorge, what's going on? Says, Wemmy's mom went yesterday, not today. Yeah, right? Thank you for the $2 super chat. She was at the game yesterday. I don't know if she went today. Spurs ball. Just keep doing what works. Right, exactly. I don't know about, I know she's there, but thank you. Tony, you ate these late games, and Cornette would have dunk. 5 points.
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
Mountain for 3, no good. They get the offensive rebound. I wish I had parachute pants, by the way. I don't. Freaking offensive rebounds. Post for 3, good. We had a stop. They got the offensive rebound and turned the offensive rebound into a 3-pointer. That ish drives me absolutely crazy. Harper over to HB. HB takes off into the paint. Pull up J. It's good. Yeah, he did, Gary. It's a 6-point game, and the Spurs are right in this. I'm tired, but I'm hoping to keep the energy up for the rest of the game. Oh, gosh, it's midnight where I am. Pods in the paint. Offensive foul! 89-83. Marmalade, it feels like that. All right, Tony. I know it's late, so good night. Super beef pasta. Sounds very Chef Boyardee of you. All good, Danny. All good. You can't stand pajamas. Okay, fair enough. Spurs ball. 14 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Kellen getting harassed by Pods. Gets over to Dylan Harper. Harper looking to drive. Takes off, gets into the paint, stops, spins around, off balance jumper is no good. Tough shot. Super B for it. We can do this. We can do this. Just keep the pressure on. Take good, smart shots. Play Spursy basketball. Wow. D'Anthony Melton just blows right by Luke Cornett and gets the layup, 91-83. Fox with a catch and shoot three from the corner. Okay. De'Aaron Fox for three. All right, De'Aaron Fox, time for you to show us why you're a $50 million player. Phil, that would probably, that's what I do. I don't gamble. I just enjoy the game. I think gambling ruins the games for a lot of folks because they're so invested on their parlay or who's going to do this or do that. There's a foul. Cornette's getting smoked on defense. He is slow out there. Fantasy football. I stopped playing because I noticed it was taking away from my enjoyment of watching the games because I was more focused on what a certain player was doing than just doing what I love doing. Sitting back, enjoying the game. The game, you say? The game. Two free throws coming up for the Warriors. The first one is no good. 91-86. Wemby's checking back in for San Antonio. Draymond Green checking back in as well. We are not putting in Biyombo. No. Quentin Post made the second free throw. It is 92-86. Iowa 6 is not healthy. It's not. De'Aaron Fox with the ball for San Antonio, looking for a screen from Wemby. Falls down, gets back up. Gets the ball to Wemby, 7 on the shot clock. Wemby blows by his defender in the paint. Layup is no good. And then he falls down. Wemby just flopping all around like a fish on the floor. Draymond Green in the paint. Gets by everybody. Layup good. 94-86. Spurs ball. Kellen will bring it up for San Antonio. Gets out to Fox. Fox takes off. Blows by everybody into the paint. And gets fouled. Throws up a prayer. No good. But he is going to go to the line for 2. Carter Bryant got some minutes, Vintage. He did. He played okay. Why was Iowa 6 timed out? What happened? He was just chatting with us, wasn't he? He just put time to catch up. Be careful, guys. Don't take out the... Yeah, I don't know what... He just said time to catch up. Iowa 6, if you're timed out right now, my apologies. I don't see why you're timed out. First free throw is good for the Spurs. Swipe and no swiping. Nice, Tucker. It's still a very winnable game. Oh, you're not. Oh, you're good. I was okay. You're not timed out. I think your message got deleted by accident. Made them both. I sometimes can't tell. I'm also very tired. Both teams are in the bonus. A minute and a half to go. 94-88. Spurs have been just... It's been a try to climbing a hill all game. Well, not all game. I think we were up in the first quarter. Actually, were we up ever? There's a 3 by Pods. Well, let me check the... No, we lost. We've been down the whole game. Have we ever had the lead, guys? Maybe in the first couple minutes? Wemby for 3. Nope. Pods with the rebound. Draymond Green corner 3 is an air ball. Spurs ball. Down by 6. Barnes will get it to Wemby. Wemby looking to drive and gets knocked down. Going to go to the line for 2. Latecomers, no, not... I mean... Yeah, Wemby was really just on fire last night, but I mean, he could be tired. That same fire's not there. Or maybe it's just the energy. Thank you, Cameron. Hope you're all having a good night. Thank you all for hitting the thumbs. Thank you for subscribing tonight. And for those of you that do join the channel, and can we go to the All-Star break with a Spurs win? First free throw is good, and the lead is 5. Bears fan, I think we beat the Warriors last year. We have not beat them this season. We are 0 for 2. And Wemby's 1 for 5 in his career versus the Warriors, so we clearly beat them his rookie year or some point last year. What's up, Feed Your Passion? Fair enough, Phil. Wemby at the line for one more. Man, he takes forever to shoot his free throws. Second free throw. All right, this is the closest it's been in a long time. It's a 4-point game. Both teams are in the bonus. My eyeballs are tired. If I'm blinking a lot, my apologies. And a turnover by the Warriors. They get up to Harrison Barnes and alley-oop. Calvin slams it down. Let's go. 2-point game.
Thunder, thunder, thunder. Thunder, dunk of justice.
Kellen bringing the energy the team desperately needed in the third quarter. 94-92. Pods with the ball. Fake the jumper, kicks it out. I can't see who has that. Some white guy for the Warriors. Shot clock violation. We can tie the game. I'm sorry, Artie. Are you looking at my blinking? Oh, Yodi's falling. I am very tired and I wear contacts and my eyeballs are tired. Javier, thank you. Maybe I need to put some eye drops in. I have some eye drops. I'll put them in after the third quarter. Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Pull up. At the buzzer! We have a tied game! Let's go, Spurs fans! We are back! Grogu's falling over. He's tired too. Get up there, Grogu. There you go. Yodi's falling. The guys are getting sleepy. Let's go! Nice, Melistic. Man, I love Fox. Spurred quarter indeed. Brand new game. Let's go. 94 all. Spurs have won the second and third quarter. All right. Eye drops in. Hopefully that'll stop my... Now it looks like I'm crying. I'm crying on the inside. All tied at 94, my friends. A very winnable game. Yes, Texas Swarms. This is the version of De'Aaron Fox we wanted. And Kellen Johnson, credit to him, did not play well in the first half. Had a big third quarter for us. Let's put quarter 4 up. A very winnable game now. 518 likes. Let's get to 600. Bubba, I like your train of thought. Can we get to 600 thumbs up for this comeback, Spurs fans? Where are we at with the thumbs up? Let's go! We got plenty of people to get us to 600. We have over 1,000 people in the chat. 533 thumbs up. You can make it happen, guys. And if you not hit the thumbs up, actually, Groot's going to show you how to do it. Sorry, Grogu, I bumped your head a little bit. If you're watching on your phone, you might be like, what's this guy talking about? I don't see the thumbs up. Well, you can't see it if you're watching on your phone. Because what you got to do is take your phone, minimize the chat. You'll see a thumbs up right here underneath the video. Push it. And I guess it'll play a basketball emoji now too, maybe for you. I don't know. But that's your way of supporting the channel and becoming an official member and sponsor of TSR Sports. Bring your chat back, and you're good to go. I'm Groot. All right. Miss TSR is at home and bloom and probably asleep at this point. It's midnight where we are. We are at 63% on twos, but well, we should keep shooting twos. That's what got us here. Keep on shooting twos. Thank you, iWest6. Yes, Gary. Jeremy, my heart bleeds. I mean, look, I wish it worked out for Jeremy. It is what it is. He'll go somewhere else and he'll probably play fantastic. Thank you, Phil. So smash that thumbs up. Leap Fred says the Warriors wanted the Spurs, fell right into the three-point trap. Well, we are in this game. Faded with the $2 super chat says Kellman for 6th man of the year. Abso-freaking-lutely. He should be definitely in the top 5, maybe in the top 3. Aloha, Federal Flavix. Never give up. Never, ever. Do I have red eyes? I mean, it's after midnight where I am, and I'm very sleepy. Mark said you sent me an Did you send me an email? Did you? To Eternity Shore? The email on the account here? I don't have one from you. Did you send me something on Twitter or Instagram? I don't have an email from you on my email account. Oh, the eye drops. Yeah, I'm sure. No Retreat, No Surrender. By the way, it's an okay 80s movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme's first movie, is it not? Mark, I don't have anything on my Gmail from you. Unless, could it be in my spam or junk folder? Since I don't think I've ever gotten an email from you before. Spam. I think there you are. It is, okay. Mark, it went into my spam folder. My apologies. Was not expecting that. All right, fourth quarter underway. All tied up at 4. 94. No overtime. I will read that after the game. 94 all. It is Warriors ball. Spurs want to miss. 8 on the shot clock for the Warriors. And now a foul on Keldon. My clock's a little behind. Let me get caught up. Mitch could get coach of the year, Bears fan. It's very possible. Rich, I actually want your email because I want some advice on how to start you. I really don't have a lot of advice I can give. It's just... Actually, I did an interview with a fellow content creator on a comic book channel a while back, and I gave it was a 2-hour interview. I gave a ton of advice on what equipment I use, advice on there. It was advice for starting a comic book channel, but it would apply to everything. If you're interested in that link, I can get that to you. But I really don't have advice per se. That pull-up jumping by Pods is no good. Wemby with the rebound. Just do what you enjoy. That's the number one thing I can tell you. And Barnes gets by everybody and throws it down. That is the lead. When's the last time we had the lead? Clay, yes, I think we need another big. When is the last time we had the lead? We have the lead, Greco. Andros, yes, let me get that for you the next time out. Draymond Green thinks about a 3, pulls it down, gets it into the post. Can't see who that is who has on the post. Turnover. That's a turnover for the Warriors. Spurs ball, Fox with it, double team, kicks it out to Keldon. Keldon's going to take off, flies into the paint. Charger blocking. Blocking, and Keldon's going to the line for 2. Let me grab that link for you right now. It is a 2-hour interview, but I do give a lot of tips, and you can always skim around the video. How do I share this? I'm just going to have to click on it. All right, so this was with a channel called I Have Comic Issues, and it was an origin story about not only my comic book channel, but I mentioned TSR Sports a lot because TSR Sports is my main channel. Keldon's first free throw was good. Here's the link right there for you. There you go. 97-94. This is our biggest lead of the game. This is our only lead of the game. Keldon with 3 points in the first, 0 in the second, 9 in the third, and 1 point so far in the fourth. Keldon was very instrumental and helped us come back, and now with the lead. 98-94, guys. 4-point lead. Let's go. Mr. Jones, I expect greatness too, and we're finally turning around. Forza Ferrari, Castle played tonight. He did not play well. I don't think he should have played. He did not seem the same. That's a missed 3 by Gary Payton, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's Spurs ball. Golden State is cooling off, which you were hoping they would at some point, and they are. Someone put up some good defensive stats. I'm not going to deny that. Just, you're welcome, Forza. Spurs just couldn't. Yeah, it didn't work out. Yeah, we can look at stats until we're blue in the face. Hindsight videos, just so we can hindsight the Spurs drafting, etc. He's gone. I wish him well. Let's now focus on the guys that are on the team. Although I am going to do a video about, probably a follow-up video on the Sewing situation as a wrap-up video, because I did a 4-minute, I don't want to call it a rush job, but I was trying to get the news out as fast as possible to get your take on it, give my take, etc. I'd rather go more in depth tomorrow. Our win streak, I believe, is 5? Have we won 5 in a row, guys, or 4? I think we're going for win number 5 in a row. I'm drawing a blank. It's win number 5 or 6. I think we're going for win number 6 in a row. 98-94, 10 minutes ago. Spurs ball. Wemby in the paint. And he's fouled. And Draymond does not like the call. We've won 5 in a row. Going for 6? Okay. I mean, a 10-win streak would be nice. Yeah, at least it isn't a blood. Well, Uncle Vic, this has turned into a much better game than I expected. Are they going to review this? I think is Golden State's challenging this. The Spurs have won 5 in a row, going for 6, and then we don't play again until February 19th versus the Phoenix Suns, but we're in a challenge right now. I honestly can't tell if this was a charge or a block. I need to see a replay of it. So hopefully they show it when they come back from the commercial. You guys know I'm a Spurs fan, but I like to call a game down the line. I try to call it like I see it. I'm going to be biased for who I want to win, but on fouls and plays like this, I got to call it as it is. But I need to see it again because I didn't quite catch it. JB, I can't believe Jeremy is gone. Yet I can. What's up, Rainer from the Philippines? Taylor, I need us to win by, I don't care how much it is. 1 is enough for me. A win is a win. I did see Stewart suspended for 7 games. The only thing I don't like was Draymond's feet were set. Well, if his feet were set, then it should be a charge. We'll see. Waiting for to get the replay. Wemby is not a point guard, Gaylord. He's a 5 or a 4, depending on which Spurs fan you ask. Gray, I do try. I really do try. I mean, I very, very, very try to be non-biased on foul calls because if you're watching it as a Spurs fan or a fan of the other team, and let's say it's a clear goaltend on the Spurs, and I'm sitting here saying, no, not a goaltend, not a goaltend, you're going to be like, this guy's full of ish. And I don't want that. I want you to be watching the game and saying, yeah, I agree with you, TSR. Manu fan for life. Nice. Let's go for 600 likes. I like the sound of that. Let's do that. Bam, what's going on from the Philippines? So did it look like a flop? So monkey style. Draymond Green took a charge from Wemby. It was originally called as a block. It's been challenged, but I'm in a commercial timeout right now, so I want to see the replay one more time. It looked like, the little bit I caught of the replay, Draymond may have had his feet set, but I'm not 100% sure. I want to see one more replay before I make a final determination. Jay, good morning to you, or I guess good afternoon. Let's put the Craggle, the what in them? Joe Go Spurs Go says, here in the Philippines, there's actually a war between Lakers fans and Warriors, and you're the one. What? Sometimes the fan comes out all the time. Tony, you're still up. I thought you went to bed. Peston player, also a fan since David Robinson. By the way, if you've not subbed up the channel, I think we have a pretty awesome Spurs channel here. We go live for all the games. My girlfriend sometimes joins me for the games. I've got the couch contingent watching the game with us, even though Groot's falling asleep over here. You know, the plushies are part of the channel. We got David Robinson, too, here. We got Yodi, that's team mascot. We would love calling the Spurs, talking Spurs. I also cover the Yankees and Giants and do some sports music on the side. So if you have not joined the channel, would love to have you join us. Hit the subscribe button. On our way to, eventually some point, I don't know if it'll be this year, but hashtag road to 40,000. Bubba, I've seen the Lego movie. Okay, here we go. Draymond Green. Sliding. It looks like his legs might be set, but his upper body's moving. And I think that's where they might get Draymond Green on the block. It looks like he got his legs possibly set at the last second. They lost the challenge. Well, there we go. I think he was moving his body. And your legs can be set, but you can't be shifting your body. You know, you can't be all floppy. You got to be rigid. You got to be, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to be like this. Wemby's at the line for 2, made the first one. It was close. I don't know if that was a really good challenge. It doesn't matter now. The Warriors lost the challenge 99-94. Come on, Wemby, one more. Missed it. 10 minutes to go. The Spurs are up by 5. They were down the first 3 quarters of the game, but battled back. And they're on a back-to-back. Now, the Warriors do not have Steph Curry. But you know what? A win's a win, regardless of who's in front of you. And now a block by Champagnie. Warriors get the ball back. Moses Moody drives in the paint. Layup. Nice job by Moses Moody, sticking with the play. Got his shot blocked. Got the ball back. Drove baseline. Layup good. Spurs with the ball. We got Fox, Kelman, Harper, Wemby, and Champagnie. Fox in the paint. Alley-oop to Wemby. Throws it down. And the Fox to Wemby alley-oop Is it me or the last few games, they are connecting more with that? Because when Fox drives in the paint, Wemby with a block. Teams are going to prepare for Fox to take that jumper, and Wemby's right there to throw it down. Harper in the paint, layup, good! Biggest lead of the game for the Spurs, guys. I might do a video tomorrow, Tony, on a wrap-up on the Jeremy Sochan situation. I feel like I need to address that in long form, like an 8 to 10 minute video. Pods for three. Not even close. Total brick. It's now going to be knocked out of bounds, and it's still Warriors ball. Mitch Johnson's yelling at the refs. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, this wrong replay. Yes, the underscore. It's not me, right? The Fox Wemby alley-oop has been improving. I feel like it has. What's up, Kick? Watching from the Philippines. Top at New busy? All right, it is Warriors ball. They have 14 on the shot clock, so plenty of time. Have some trouble getting it in bounds, though. They finally get it in. 10 on the shot clock, 103.96, 8:40 to go. It is Warriors ball. And we're going to have a three in the corner. No good by Al Horford. Spurs ball. They're on a 17-2 run in the last 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Wemby for three. There we go. Let's go, Spurs fans. Momentum has shifted. Yes, there's enough time for the Warriors to come back, but the Spurs have the momentum at the moment. Let's keep the momentum and get this lead up to 20. I said it, and I meant it. An open three in the corner. Post. Well, we can't leave them open for three, though. Can't be doing that. The Warriors are a great three-point shooting team. Do not leave them open, and we did there, which we've been doing a lot tonight, let's be honest. Wemby with the ball, drives, and knocked down. And he's going to the line for two. Wemby has 24 tonight. He could finish with a 30-piece. Carlos, I'm off tomorrow, though. So I want to talk about the Jeremy Sochan situation more in depth. You know, I kind of did a quick video on it today because the news broke at 5. I would have done a longer video, but literally, I don't know if you guys could hear it. My oven went off when I was shooting the video. So I want to talk about that more. And I enjoyed doing videos and getting feedback from you guys. You know, what your thoughts on situations. Wemby's at the line. First free throw's good, 107.99. Do we think Santos comes back in? I would think Santos comes back in to close the game. All good, Joe. Goes good, Joe. All good, Joe. But Carlos, yeah, I'll do a video on that. I'm on the fence on Philobox Comics if I'm going to do a Valentine's Day type comic video tomorrow where it's my top 20 comic book covers, sexy covers, hot covers, girly covers, whatever you want to call them, attractive women. Wemby at the line for one more. Missed it. 7:47 to go. You know, Chris, it has. They've had better chemistry. Area 51 has not been flying high this year. That could be because of the spacing, too. One Castle's on the floor and Fox. I don't know. It is Warriors ball. 6 on the shot clock. Pods with the ball into the corner to Horford for three. No good. Pods with the putback. No good. Wemby with the rebound. Castle is back in. Castle gets it up to Harper. Harper takes off in the paint. Eurostep. Layup guard. Biggest lead of the game for the Spurs. Let's go. I'm not going to be able to sing tomorrow. Timeout. Do I have a foul? Timeout? What's going on here? Draymond's doing the same thing I am. What just happened? It's Warriors ball, and what are we doing? Why is the ref walking around with the ball? What is going on? What is happening? Okay, so the refs just wasted our time. There was no T. Delay a game, but all right. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Going to stay at Golden State, 11 on the shot clock. If you don't know, yeah, there you go, John. If I don't know, you don't know. Wemby's checking out. I expect him to take about a 2-minute rest, maybe 2.5 minutes, and he'll come back in to close the game. 109-99, the biggest lead of the game for the Spurs. They were down the first 3 quarters. Buddha, was an out-of-bounds foul? I couldn't hear it, but thank you. Warriors ball, 2 on the shot clock. That's a shot clock. Oh, no, he got it off. D'Anthony Melton. I thought that was going to be a shot clock violation. He just got it off. That's a huge 3 for the Warriors. And an open 3. Go figure. Spurs ball up by 7. Spurs are 37-16. The Warriors are 29-25. Cornette with the ball in three-point land. Drops it off to Demiselle. Back to Dylan Harper. Harper kicks it out to Keldon for 3 in the corner. Keldon Johnson, huge in the second half. Yes, baby Draco, they took Wemby out, getting a rest. I expect him to sit for about 2 minutes, and he'll play the last 4. No defense by the Spurs in the paint. Al Horford gets an easy layup. Al Horford is like 50 years old and was able to get in the paint and make an easy layup. Nobody there. All right, he's not 50, but he's like 40. Spurs ball up by 8, 112, 114, 6 minutes to go. They get the ball to Cornette. 10 on the shot clock. Cornette drops it off to Vassell. Vassell back to Harper. Harper, a little nice behind the back dribble, throws it back over to Vassell. Vassell spins around into the paint. Pull up, Jay. Tough shot. Money! Eclipse, we are in a back-to-back. Our guys are probably tired. They have a week off. Play out your hearts for these last 5.5 minutes and get your first win against Golden State this year. Pods with the ball. Drives by Keldon, gets into the paint. Going to get fouled. Shot rolls off the rim, but he's going to go to the line for 2. Whew. Crazy game, guys. Crazy game. Double A, I hope back-to-back in winning. I mean, the Lakers game was a joke yesterday. The Lakers sat their entire starting lineup, and the Spurs, that game was never in contention. They went up big on the Lakers in the first quarter, and the game was over pretty much after the first quarter. Pod's at the line for 2. Guys, we're getting close to 700 thumbs up. We have plenty of people. Can I have 50 Spurs and or Warriors fans hit the thumbs up? Get us up to 700. I would love that very much. And yes, Texas Swarm, leave the game healthy. I think there's a few Filipinos in here kicking. Probably. Yes, acidic fruit they should be. Made the first free throw. Made them both. 114-106 Spurs ball. I wonder if Miss TSR think is... Wow, she's still awake. She's got to be falling asleep. Castle in the paint. Layup is no good. Fight for the rebound. Foul and Cornette. 1,000 likes for a pizza party. Beefy McFly. I like the channel name. Mr. RCS, thank you for stopping in. Herbert, Philippines in the house. Angel, your face right there is how I feel right now because I'm exhausted. Did the Lakers game last night. That was on until, I don't know, 12:30 in the morning. It's now 12:30 where I am right now again. It is Warriors ball. 10 on the shot clock. Pods with the ball. Step back 2. Air ball. Air ball. Keldon trailing, catches the ball, takes a 3. In and out. You mother puss bucket. Oh, that would have been huge to hit that 3. That would have put up the Spurs by 11 with under 5 minutes to go. Instead, it's Warriors ball. D'Anthony Melton out three-point lane, guarded by Keldon. 11 on the shot clock, looks to drive. Goes to his right, goes to his left, steps back. Now takes off again into the paint. Kicks it out. We have an open 3 for Moses Moody. Air ball! Another air ball! And Wemby's checking back in. Air ball. What's going on with Golden State? That's 2 air ball. I didn't swear, Mark. What are you, Captain America? Veronica, thank you for stopping in. We are the San Antonio Spurs. This has been a crazy game, Veronica. 114-106, 4:24 to go. Castle bringing up for San Antonio. Let's take smart shots. Let's not chuck threes. Smart shots, keep the lead. Build on the lead. Castle from the elbow. Brick. Keldon Johnson with the rebound. Fouled. Are we in the bonus? We got to be close. Do we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3. No. No, we don't. Fox is not in there, guys. Devin Vassell's in there. Vassell's 24. We're almost there, but we got 1, 2, 3, 5. Perry, yeah, the Warriors slowed up. Spurs are now in the bonus, but yes, they slowed up, which I thought they would. Wemby fakes a 3. Now takes a 3. Dang it! Castle putback, no good. Castle's second putback is good. Woo! 116, 106. Yeah, the Warriors' shots have cooled off, and now a foul down the other end on the Spurs. Castle missed, but then he got the follow-up. This game is not over yet, though. Basketball, as we know. Thank you for subscribing, Beefy. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I caught that. Fox is checking in for Castle. No 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I know we're picking on Castle's performance a little bit tonight. I'm disappointed in it. Let's also give credit where credit is due. He took a nasty spill last night, and he's playing tonight. And with all the load managing BS that's going on in the NBA right now, look at the Lakers, look at the Thunder last week. Props to him for playing last night, even if he wasn't 100%. Pods takes a 3. In and out. Spurs ball. Harper flies up the court. Gets it to Kelvin. Over to Fox. Milk the clock, guys. Milk it like a cow. Don't need to rush it. Kelvin with the ball. Gets into the paint. Backs up. Jumper. Kelvin Johnson! That's my Johnson penetrating and scoring! Biggest lead of the night. 118-106. Draymond drives in the paint. Foul and 1. 118-108. We have a timeout. Mitch Johnson is angry. Good, Mitch. I want to see you angry. We wouldn't like you when you're angry. 10 more to 700. Nice. I love it when Johnson scores, too. Nothing like a good Johnson drive right down the middle and boom! Right in the hole. Yes! Thank you, Nemesis. I'm talking about basketball, guys. What? Kelvin Johnson cutting a slice, penetrating, getting through the defense, and then the job is to put the basketball in the rim. That's all I'm only talking about basketball, guys. I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's kids here. Of course, I'm only talking sports. Why? So, King Ari, the reason Champagny is starting is because Harrison Barnes has been pretty bad lately, but Champagny, unfortunately, is very inconsistent in it as well. Veronica, I don't know what double speak you're speaking of. I'm just calling the game. That's all I'm doing here. Calling the game for you guys, letting you know what's going on. A good, yes, Ron. So I thought Johnson was too thin last year. He was looking a little pencily, but he's got more girth this year, and I really think that helps Johnson's game. It helps him get penetration. It helps him, blow by defenders. It helps him score. I think a girthier Johnson is better than our thinner Johnson last year. Anthony, the clock is right above my head, but if you can't see it, there's 3 minutes left to go in the game. Spurs are up 118-108. Thank you, Mark. Am I a fan of Jay? Yes, TX Zombie. I am a big fan of J. Scott Campbell, which is one of the reasons I want to maybe do a top 20 cute comic book covers, hot, sexy, whatever, for Valentine's Day. And J. Scott Campbell, we'll probably have a few books on that list. Mary Jane, Amazing Spider-Man, and then Fairchild with Gen 13. Yeah. Carter Bryant, Zion, that's good. Carter Bryant played well. Played well in the first half. I don't think he's played in the second half much. Chris, Johnson actually recently shaved. So this is a shaved Johnson now. He's completely, the hair is gone. Smooth Johnson, and I actually preferred him with a little hair on his head. So I do prefer a hairy Johnson over this one, but I don't care what our Johnson looks like as long as he's scoring. Oh my God. This is just turned into nonsense. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. I'm tired. It's 12:30 in the morning where I am. This is a back-to-back for me. I called the game till 1 o'clock in the morning last night or whatever heck time it was. That's right. Well, no. So, Girthy Groot. What's going on with Girthy Groot? is that Miss TR said he's too thin. So Groot's been working out, and he said now his name is self-proclaimed Girthy Groot. That is not sexual, by the way. That is not meant to be sexual, and I'm being serious there. Girthy Groot just means he's getting bigger because he's working out. Look at this. Woo! We're coming back from the timeout. The Spurs are up 118-108. I'm trying, babyface. Living, I don't have Cash App. Thank you, but I don't. I am Groot indeed. Mikey is king of the hill. You aren't lying. All right, we got a free throw coming up for Draymond Green. Makes the... No, he missed it. Carlos Jeter with the $2 Super Chat says, I remember when he talked trash about Keldon and now love him. Yes, a lot of people were trading Keldon in the last 2 years. The script has flipped because he is playing very well this year. Fox pull-up jumper. Swish! And you'll see that with a lot of players. If somebody's playing poorly, the general consent among fans could be to trade him. I'm really happy that talk has stopped with Keldon. We've seen some trade Castle talk this year because of the turnovers. Remember, you were saying trade Keldon. For those that are trading Castle, you were trading Keldon 2 years ago. Give him a chance. Draymond Green for 3. What? Great, Emmy. I'm off tomorrow. Or should I say I'm off today. Thank goodness. 121-11. Appreciate y'all hitting the thumbs up tonight, hanging out. And for those of you that subscribe to the channel tonight, thank you very much. Hope you enjoy the channel. We'll be live for all of All-Star Weekend with my girlfriend and the couch contingent. Fox for 3. In-N-Out Burger. But it gets knocked out of bounds by Santos. Spurs ball, 2 minutes to go. Jason, we're playing the worst. Living Lavish, thank you for subbing. No, he's not the son of Steve Kerr. And you're welcome, Living. King Jorge, our next game is the Suns on like November 19th. So upcoming on All-Star Weekend, we'll be live Friday night for the Rising Stars game, Saturday for the Slam Dunk and Three-Point Contest, and then Sunday for the All-Star game. There's a lot of Spurs in there. So there's a turnover by De'Aaron Fox. A lot of Spurs representing, so I got to call it. Plus, Rising Stars will have Castle, Klingon, Harper. Wow. Pods drives in the paint. Nobody there. Parts like the Red Sea. Pods is running down that paint like he was Moses. Easy layup. I don't know what that even means, but here we are. Minute 40 to go. 120-113. Spurs ball. Both teams in the bonus. The Spurs have 2 timeouts remaining. The Golden State Warriors have 1. Minute and a half to go. Fox standing on the three-point line. Gets it to Keldon. Keldon's going to drive baseline. Gets double teamed. And still scores! You cannot stop our Johnson! I got to say, Keldon Johnson might be the MVP of the second half here. He's got 21 now. Seriously, Keldon has been phenomenal. My clock is way ahead. There's a turnover by Santos. Keldon with 21 points, and I think 18 of those are in the second half. Wemby with the ball. Clock is back. Here we go. Minute 11 to go. 122-113. Fox at the free throw line. 7 on the shot clock. Gets it into Wemby. Wemby's fouled. Yes, Veronica. Keldon did shave his head. It's shiny. I know Keldon's probably not going to be the leading scorer for the Spurs tonight, but he has been huge tonight. Seriously. I know I've been joking around with his last name, but Keldon Johnson, MVP of the second half, in my opinion. The team was flat. They were down by double digits at points and really brought the energy and scored 18 second half points. Wemby at the line makes the first one. Yeah, Harper did just had a big dunk off of a miss, but it was after the foul, so it does not count. And I was talking about Wemby praying in the third quarter, was I not? And the Spurs came back, and since that point, game has turned around. Yeah, I'm guessing the Golden State fans are probably leaving now, yeah. They're up by 10 when a minute to go. They're up by 11 when a minute to go. Nice, Sin. 1 minute and 1 second to go. Spurs with an 11-point lead and now a turnover. Fox on the run. Sprints by everybody into the paint. Throws it down! Exclamation point! Dagger! 6 game in a row. Santos for 3, no good, and that is the game, guys. That is the game. Great win tonight. I know the Warriors didn't have Steph Curry, but damn, to be down all game and fight back, and they won the second quarter, the third quarter, and the fourth quarter. Second, third, fourth. And there's 20 seconds to go. I'm going to assume the Warriors are just going to dribble this out because the game is clearly over. Yes, good game, Warriors fans. This is our first win against you this year. Now score. I'm fine with him getting. If he's playing better, the Warriors are being cool. They're dribbling it out as well. GG. That was tough. We'll go into the All-Star break with a 6-game winning streak. Underscore, I'm going to get some rest here shortly, but I get over the end of game stats. That was it's 12:40 in the morning. We are not at the top, Arjun. The Oklahoma Thunder are still ahead of us. Happily ever after. This is a good win, a good comeback. Landon, Warriors fan, GG, absolutely. We finally got one from you this year, and this was a good comeback win for the Spurs. The Warriors were up 38-31 in the first. They were up by, I think, as much as 12 or 14 at one point in the second quarter. The Spurs outscored the Warriors 32-29 in the second, 31-27 in the third, 32-19 in the fourth to win the game by 13. Sure, the Spurs may have won by 13. This game was way closer than the scoreboard. By the way, guys, can we get to 800 thumbs up? We got to 800 thumbs up, I think, last night. There's enough of you to get us to 800 thumbs up for this great Spurs win and comeback. Can I get, 70 of you? I know it's asking a lot, but 70 people that have not hit the thumbs up before you go. Can you please hit the thumbs up on the way out for our Spurs win? And I'll be live all week on Miss TSR. By the way, I would hope to see him there, so make sure you subscribe as well. 6-0 into the All-Star break is freaking awesome. Let's get into the end-of-game stats. A great win for the Spurs. I mean, the Warriors did start off absolutely on fire. Did not think that was going to last all night. And as each quarter progressed, their shooting got worse and worse and worse. Our defense necessarily wasn't getting better. It might have been at times, but most teams are not going to stay hot for 4 quarters. And I just saw a stat that I do not want to share with you guys, but I will here in just a moment. All right, let's talk about the Warriors first. Draymond Green with 17, 12, and 8. Great game for Draymond. Probably took too many threes. He was 4 of 6 from 2 land, but 2 of 8 from 3-point land. Probably should have taken a few less threes. We did finish with 17, 12, and 8, so just short of a triple-double. Guy Santos with 9, 5, and 6. D'Anthony Melton with 17 and 7 assists. Moses Moody with 17. Pat Spencer with 9. Off the bench, Al Horford with 6. Quentin Post with 12. Gary Payton with 10. And Brandon Podziemski with 16. For the game, the Warriors shot 46, 34, 76. They turned the ball over 11 times. Spurs actually turned over less. He turned over 9 times, shot 49, 26, 86. For the Spurs, Stephon Castle, bit of a rough game. 8 points on 3 of 11 shooting. 4 plus 3 turnovers. I do think he was hurt. Probably shouldn't have played, so I will give him credit for toughing it out. Rest up, man. You got the Rising Star game on Saturday, or Sunday, or Friday. Jeez. Devasel, not a great night for Devin. 8 points on 2 of 8 shooting. Darren Fox, that's the Fox we like to see. 27 points, 8 assists, 3 steals, only 2 turnovers on 11 of 16. Wemby also had a big game. 26 points, 9 boards, 4 assists, 2 blocks. He was 8 of 17 from the field, which is decent, but 2 of 9 from 3-point land. He was actually 6 of 8 from 2-point land. So maybe took a few too many threes there tonight. And then Julian Champagnie, in 20 minutes, he did not score. Julian Champagnie scored 0 in 20 minutes. Okay, that's enough of that. Harrison Barnes with 10 points, but did miss all 4 of his 3-pointers. But he was productive in other places. 5 boards and 3 assists. That's good for HB. Calvin Johnson, probably the MVP of the game, huge in the second half. 18 of his 21 points came in said second half. He also had 6 rebounds. Carter Bryant, in 9 minutes, he had 8 points and 5 rebounds. And an assist and a block and no turnovers. The Spurs might want to try to give Carter a few more minutes, especially if either Harrison Barnes or Julian Champagnie ain't got it going. Give CB a little more, give him a few more minutes. Luke Cornett with 4 points tonight. Really couldn't get it going against the Warriors. He struggles against the Warriors. He's slow in rotation. So, yeah. Dylan Harper, very solid tonight. Really good tonight, actually. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 0 turnovers. Our bench was fantastic tonight. Barnes plus 29, Kelvin plus 22, Luke was a plus 8, Dylan was a plus 17. So props to the Spurs fighting back. We are 38-16 going into the All-Star break. 38 wins. Continues to build upon a record in this channel's history. The previous record for wins by the Spurs since this channel started was 34. We're now at 38. And no doubt in my mind, Spurs fans, we will get to 50. I think I missed a super chat. I missed 2 super chats. Oh my goodness. Let me read those. I don't like missing super chats. I really don't like missing super chats. All right, first one. Steven Z with the $5 super chat says, thanks for all you do, Rich. You're welcome, Steven. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Carlos Jeter with the $2 super chat says, we appreciate all your efforts for entertaining us. You're welcome. Mark with the $2 super chat says, great win for our guys. Awesome call, Rich. Thank you all. And I will definitely read your email, Mark. I got it right here before I go to bed. That was a good win. J-Dubs is hurt, and also SJ is out, but I believe one, if not both, will be back after the All-Star break. Here's our final score. I don't even like all the attention on our squad. Yeah, Mr. Jones, nobody cared about the Spurs the last 6 years. Let's be honest. In this channel's history, I could look around YouTube and I would see a couple Spurs videos popped up by the usual suspects. Me, SSPN, DC Tree Nation, those type of channels. Now I pull up my YouTube and there's a zillion Spurs channels. And it's because we're winning. It is what it is. You know what? Fine, whatever. If the team's getting attention, that means the players are getting more endorsements. They're getting more opportunities. Good for them. You know, if ESPN's finally covering them when they didn't give a crap about the Spurs for the most part the last 6 years, good for them. Have a good night, Veronica. I think I'm going to wrap it up. It is 12:45 in the morning where I am. It's very late. We're close to 800 thumbs up. We need like 10 more. If I could have 10 more people, 20 more people hit the thumbs up on the way out that have not hit the thumbs up yet, would love to get to 800. Even if we can't, though, I am certainly happy with the Spurs beating the Warriors tonight. Finally beat the Warriors. They've been a thorn in our side, but we got them tonight, and we go into the All-Star break with a 6-game winning streak, which actually I want to check real quick. Is that the longest winning streak in the NBA right now? It's the longest winning streak in the Western Conference, I believe. I want to check the NBA real quick. We won 6 in a row. The next closest is only 2 in a row. So easily the longest winning streak in the Western Conference. Over in the Eastern Conference, 5. The Cleveland Cavaliers have won 5 in a row. Spurs have the longest winning streak in the NBA at 6, and they're 8-2 in their last 10, which is the best last 10 in the Western Conference. Nice. Spurs are going to finish in the top 3, no doubt, in my opinion. 3 wins ahead of the Nuggets. We have 4 less losses than the Nuggets and Rockets, 6 less losses than the Timberwolves, and 5 less than the Lakers. We probably finished second overall, guys, which means in the playoffs we could possibly play the Warriors, the Suns, the Clippers, or the Blazers. The Suns and the Warriors have given us headaches this year. We'll see, but good comeback win. This is a game that the team does not win the last few years, but they won tonight. All right, I do have to wrap it up for real. I'm exhausted. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. It still helps the chat. Whoop! And the Roman with the $2 super chat. I'd like to point out our epic 2013 comeback against Golden State. We've had the Rockets. The Rockets game was an epic comeback, I think. Awesome, Lim Santiago. Thank you for the update. So, Andrew Roman. In this channel's history, I think the biggest comeback... Actually, we've had quite a few comebacks in this channel's history. But for whatever reason, the one that always comes up to my mind first is the Rockets game that went to overtime or double OT when Lonnie Walker went freaking nuclear. I already gave all the stats at 95-46. I am done with the stats for the night. It is almost 1 a.m. in the morning where I am. I am exhausted after these back-to-backs with the Lakers last night and Golden State tonight. But the Spurs win. And I'll see you guys for All-Star Weekend. Be live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can't wait for that. Thank you all on behalf of myself and the Couch Contingent. What you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!